Butterflies out, butterflies corner, news gets around. Thank you, Buttercup. Head on a swivel, high like an eagle. Heart of a rebel, tree shakes the devil. Space shooter stand on a purpose, purpose. I've got the nerves, butterflies. Butterfly float around me and Lucy. Salutations and welcome back to Butterfly's Corner. How are you guys doing out here on this YouTube universe? I hope all is well with everyone. Yes. Come on in the building, Buttercup. 31 in the building. What them lights looking like? I ain't even playing with y'all. All 2025, I ain't doing nothing, saying nothing, doing crap until them likes be liking, okay, Buttercups? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Top of the morning. Merry Christmas. I'm coming up off my birthday, and y'all know I'm about to rag, tag, and drag, all right? Motherfuckers gonna steal my birthday thunder. Oh, you know I'm going in. And y'all know y'all here for the dragging, so hit the like button, okay? Y'all know what time it is. Top of the morning. God darn it, we got to do this before Christmas. The night before Christmas, okay? We got to do this the night before Christmas. I tell you, brown people, baby. Y'all come on, hit that like button. Come on in the room, hit that like button, 37. Y'all know, I better have 37 likes. Top of the morning, Bush babies. Top of the morning, hit that like button. Move the haters out the way. Move the bush out the way and hit that free 99 like button, okay? Top of the morning. Before we get anywhere, get any started, okay? 40 in the building. Let them likes match now, because I ain't listening. Homecoming king and queen is officially out the motherfucking door, okay? Listen, okay? All right, Buttercups? So y'all ain't got to see them no more, but I ain't about to play about my likes out here, okay? We ain't playing that. We claiming it, okay? Buttercups hashtag we claiming it in the goddamn chat, okay? Because we still on the we claiming it movement, okay? But y'all hit that like button. I'll be right back. I'm talking over here. Y'all know I'm about to rag tag and drag these boys. I tell you, baby, I ain't never seen two people determined. I ain't never seen two mofos determined to be and do exactly what people say about them. Man, listen. What them lights looking like? We got 54 in the building. Top of the morning, Buttercups. Top of the morning. 56 in the building. What them lights looking like? Let me get up over here and look at these lights real quick. But I ain't playing with y'all about my goddamn lights. Y'all give everybody else their lights. Why can't I get my little tummy lights? They free, goddamn it. Free 99. 60 in the building. What them lights looking like? Come on in the room. Y'all know about the rag, tag, and drag. Night before Christmas. Ain't this some shit? Woo. Yeah, I'm about to ragtag and drag. Gonna steal my goddamn birthday thunder. Shit. You best believe I'm about to ragtag and drag. Everybody getting dragged. Even the stupid motherfuckers that believe this shit, okay? Everybody getting fucking dragged, okay? Do know that. Ragtag and drag. Motherfuckers that believe this shit, okay? First thing in the morning. Everybody getting fucking dragged. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't want to hear my goddamn self. 44, and we got 58 in the building. Can we get them lights up, buttercups, please? Top of the morning, top of the morning. Roll call, roll call, roll call. Let's get to the roll call while I wait for y'all to get my likes up. Top of the morning, buttercups. The night before Christmas. Ain't this some shit? Lady B, good morning, baby. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, beautiful. Hello, beautiful people. Salutations. Miss Eva Walker. Satin baby doll, do you love our new theme song, baby? How you like that theme song, Satin baby doll? Them lights still ain't moving? Or is my dang device slow? With them 61 in the building. Top of the morning. Come on, roll call, roll call. Top of the morning, Miss Janice. Ken's big sis. Hold on, buttercups. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. We back, buttercups. Sorry about that. My mommy's neighbor made some cojita and she had some extra left over, so she brought your girl some. Okay, listen. Now, back to roll call. Sorry about that, beautiful. Dottie, top of the morning, my beautiful Jinju. Come on in the room. Miss Caramel Mocha. Top of the morning, my beautiful lady Ro. Hey, Grandma Mocha. Salutations, beautiful. Antoinette Johnson. Hey, beautiful. Miss Ira. Miss Kimmy J. Logical Speaks. Ooh, we got 70 in the building. Y'all better hit this. I better have at least 65 likes. Come on, buttercup. Y'all know about the rag, dag, and tag. Y'all know Dumber and Dumber about to get rag, tag, and drag. Y'all know it. Top of the morning, buttercups. Love is dope. Good morning, beautiful. Hi, Gail Francis. Salutations, buttercup. Miss Deborah. Ooh, not passion. You better have got some rest, passion. Top of the morning, beautiful. Top of the morning for you down here in LA, baby, okay? Queen Barb, salutations, beautiful. Ebony Eyes, top of the morning. Yes, y'all come on in the room. Ariel, hey, beautiful. Mwah. Symmetry, thank you so much, beautiful. I'm getting to. Let me finish roll call, but thank you, Symmetry. Ariel, hey y'all, good morning, beautiful. Miss Jones, you must be a bush baby. Miss Jones. Top of the morning, beautiful. Top of the morning. Travelista. Girl, you been traveling. I ain't seen you in a little bit. Top of the morning, baby. Happy Monday. Salutations, beautiful. Miss Alicia. Yes. To my beautiful Mars in the building. Neek. Hey, Keita. Salutations, my beautiful Kiwa. Okay, I think that's roll call. We got 70 in the building. What them lights looking like, buttercups? Please don't make me have to act a goddamn fool. We already about to act a fool, okay? 76 in the building. What them lights looking like? Y'all come on in the room. Y'all know I'm about to rag, drag, and tag Dumber and Dumber. Come on now. I hope, woo, hit the lights. Woo. Them lights looking like. Don't have me start acting like nosy, start cussing y'all asses out, okay? For my free 99 like button, goddamn it. Top of the morning, Bush babies. Top of the morning, okay? We 10 minutes in. What them lights looking like? You want to steal my goddamn birthday thunder with this bullshit. You best believe I'm about to rag, tag, and drag you, Dumber and Dumber. AKA Homecoming King and Queen, AKA the fucking stupidest people on the goddamn planet right now. I'm gonna line y'all little raggedy asses up this morning. I'm fucking come on my motherfucking birthday. My birthday. Yeah, Merry Christmas to all the other content creators. I know y'all made a good coinage this weekend off them 2 dodo birds. They damn sure didn't know to get some good coinage. Man, listen. For the nothing burger that shit was, they could have at least made a pretty coin off of that shit. They dumb asses should have set up a fucking Patreon for that whole nothing burger. But that's okay, because Dumb and Dumber gonna do it stupid is and stupid fucking does. Okay? Now, let's get into it. Let's get into this nonsense, okay? Since they want to steal my birthday thunder. Dumb, Arion, you first, baby. Your dumb ass sat out here and let these deranged, unhinged, flying monkeys down to the dark side make money off of you for 3 years. 3 years, these motherfuckers been making money off of you. 3 fucking years. And you know what they've been making money off of doing to you? Rag, tagging, and dragging your ass. So bad that they even dragged your children, Arion. Your children. Your daughter was everything under the sun but her name and the young, innocent lady that she is. These bitches made money off of dragging your fucking children, Arion. You dodo. And you decide, when you decide to finally come out here and open your fucking mouth and launch your own shit, this is what you decide to do. You could have been making fucking money. You could have been had that channel popping, because every time you went live, I don't give a fuck if it was on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, I don't give a fuck where you was. These slow dodo birds, these flying fucking monkeys, was there, screen recorded, and coming back and making money off of you. Talking hellish shit. Never mind, fuck you, okay? Fuck you. You don't want to protect yourself? You didn't even come out here and make a stance for your fucking children. And this is what you decide to come out and make a stance about? Whether your butt is fake or real? So you show up and come out here and be the dummy that they've been claiming you to fucking be. And Arion, for the life of me, I don't want to fucking understand. These bitches made money off of speaking so disgusting and vile about your children. And this is the hill that you decide to die on, bitch. Whether your ass is fake or real. This is the hill you chose to die on. I'll be motherfucking damned. I will be damned if I let a whole bunch of deranged, unhinged fucking loony birds make money off of disrespecting my children. Fuck me. My children. The names and the things they said about your daughter and your son. And this is the hill you want to come and die on. And you wonder why they call you slow and dumb. This is the hill you want to come and die on. Really, Arion Curry? Really? I'm over here like Buttercups, you know, she's young. People make mistakes. We all got skeletons. We all flawed. We all did some shit. We wish we can go back and change. And this is the fucking hill you decide to come and die on. Arion, you was just as fucking dumb and slow as they've been saying. And I've really been trying to fight against that narrative. I really have. I really didn't want to really think you was this fucking dumb. I really didn't. Because see, I'm human. And I know you're human. But if anything that I would have came out here and been whoop back and Wally bopping out here, it was motherfuckers playing on my children's top. Not a nigga that's still down to that field day that was eared that he pumped your goddamn head up to get hyped about. Did he claim you? That nigga, in all that rage, still said, I ain't got no girlfriend and I ain't had one in 5 years. And this is what your dumb bitch ass came out here. This is the hell you want to die on, Arion? So fucking be it, bitch. So be it. You a fucking fool. Because if any fucking thing, you should have been out here dragging bitches about your fucking children. The shit they didn't said about your son and your daughter. Your innocent children. And this is the hill that got you pissed. Claiming that you had a fake butt. That really hurt you so much, dum-dum? And not the shit these motherfuckers were saying out here about your babies? Arion, wish you luck. I wish you motherfucking luck. But you just as dumb and as stupid as they said you was. And I can't deny that no longer. Because you came out here and you showed every fucking body exactly how fucking dumb you are. You're a fucking idiot, bitch. You let these bitches make money off of you for 3 fucking years, disrespecting you and your fucking children. And this is the hill that you chose to die on. You got me fucked up out here. And obviously, you are fucked up out here, bitch. And you still stuck. Done with your raggedy ass. Martell, motherfucking Holt, you dumb motherfucker. You another motherfucker. Been trying to fight this fucking narrative that you ain't shit ass nigga that they been putting out here, that your ex-wife put out here about you. You are on the verge of losing your children. And this is the fucking hill that you want to die on. This. As if your ex-wife didn't already call you gay. As if the bitch that you did that interview with sitting next to you didn't say that you was motherfucking gay. But this is the hill you cared about so fucking much. To come out and make a stance about. Another fucking dum-dum that I was really I wasn't really rooting for you because, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. The way your family did some sucker shit, but I really believe both you and your ex-wife did some sucker shit. At the end of the day, and that stance ain't changed. Melody, you getting fucking dragged too, bitch. Maurice got you together down there to that cookout, and we gonna get into that too, bitch. I don't know. I see you got the wrong bitch. Just cause, yes, okay, Martell's a fucking dummy and dickhead, but you're still an ain't shit ass bitch too, Melanie Holt. Just cause he is doesn't erase the fact that you are too, bitch. Let's be clear about that. I know everybody out here thinking you vindicated. No, bitch, you ain't vindicated about a motherfucking thing. Cause you still done, and who the fuck you be doing shit too. And that shit ain't changed, bitch. See, that's you and your fucking ex-husband's problem. Y'all are one and the motherfucking same, and y'all two fucking dummies, bitch. Cause you think you the smartest bitch in the fucking room. But back to you, Martell, you dummy. You got bigger fish to fry. You're sorry, buttercups. But you worried about being called gay when you got on your record that you are, your ex-wife was trying to put domestic violence on you. Domestic violence. In other words, she's trying to call you abusive, even though we got plenty of evidence of her saying you never put your hands on her. But at the same goddamn time, motherfucker, that would be the shit that you needed to have come live with and talked about. Because you in court, right? Regardless of what the motherfuckers say out here and think about you, one thing is fact, you're in court right now. And the custody and how much input and how much you be in your children's life is what's at stake. Not a motherfucker thinking you gay. Don't nobody give a fuck. It's 2000 and almost 25. But this is the hill you come out here and die on. Not that you're being accused of being an abuser and a stalker and all this other crazy shit. But this is the hill you decide to come and die on, whether you gay or not. You and Ariana meant for each other. Two fucking dummies. The space and opportunity that y'all both had out here. The space and opportunity that y'all both had out here, and this is what the fuck y'all came up with? Really? Really? Y'all win, Dark Side. Y'all win. And that's a shame I got to say that shit. You got, man, y'all win, Dark Side. Y'all been saying these motherfuckers are dumb. Y'all been saying these motherfuckers ain't worth shit. And I've been over here really fighting against that shit because I believe everybody deserves grace. Even Melanie. And y'all know I gave that bitch plenty of grace. But that don't negate the fact that I see through her bullshit too. But I believe everybody deserves grace. And that's why I gave Ariana and Martell that, you know? But this is the hill they decided to die on. With all the shit that's been said about them, this is the motherfucking hill that they decide to die on. And they wonder why motherfuckers call them dumb and stupid. Man, screenshot. My lucky number. Screenshot. I know about the right one. Hold on, Buttercup. All right. I don't know. The dang sound is messed up. Can y'all hear me now? Shut up, sad baby dog. Can y'all hear me now? There's still no sound? Okay, y'all can hear me? Satin baby doll. She always throwing me under the goddamn bus. I came back right on time for that one. Getting started with Pilates. What you mean what's going on with me, baby? Can you elaborate on your question? Getting started with Pilates, please. Top of the morning, buttercups. That Miss Roll call. Okay, y'all hear me? Good. Now, I was telling Lady T with her raggedy ass, and I told Martell to catch this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna run it back, Lady T. See, I brought this picture up because, like I said, I will satin baby doll. All right, right now or later. See, when y'all say check email and DM, y'all gotta let me know if it's right now or later. Trish did a interview with that raggedy bitch. Lord have mercy. Who's Kia? Okay, Kia, you here. So you're announcing you're here for what, baby? Are you the one that run this fan page? Oh no, Kia, I'm gonna talk my motherfucking shit. You start. This is your fan page, Kia. Oh, I'm glad you entered the room. See, Buttercup, this is why you got to show for morning table talks. This is why you got to show for morning table talks. You never know who fucking shows up, baby. Kia. Oh, you're Lady T? So you the one that run this fan page? Or you the one down here to the that Facebook group? Which one are you, Kia, Lady T? Okay, come in here. Hot. Kia can't be here. Hot, baby. The aggression. Okay. Is that you, Lady T? Oh, drop the link. Oh, yeah, you're right. Let me drop the link. Let me drop the link. Y'all know. Listen. Y'all know we here for the mess. Y'all want to steal my birthday thunder. Let's go. Raggedy bitches. Hit that link. Yep, link dropped. Link is dropped, baby. Okay, I got 2 accounts. My boo said I'm coming up in here, 2 accounts. Ain't nobody block you, girl. See, we don't play them games over here. We ain't like the dark side. We allow y'all to come over here unless you get too disrespectful. Then we get you the fuck up out of here. But shit, bitch, you listen. I love a good back and forth, honey. Tell it, Ginger. We love a good back and forth over here. We don't do like the dark side. We don't kick you the fuck out. Come on over here. Come on in the building. Okay, Rich girl. Oh, they did block your other page? I didn't know that. You must have got real disrespectful. Did you get real disrespectful, Kia? Well, you here now. Hit the link, baby. You need it again? Hit the link. What say you, Kia? What's your issue with what we do over here? Huh? Come speak your piece, Kia. Let's see if we can get to a resolve real quick, okay? And even if we still walk away feeling how we feel individually, that's cool too. Come on up here, baby. Hit the link. Okay. Kia's coming, y'all. This is what I'm talking about, buttercups. This is how we get down here to the butterflies corner. Oh, she is a CC. Hey, April. No, she said give her 1 sec. Yep, hit that like button. Ooh, my lucky number came again. Somebody screenshot that for me real quick. Because last time I tried to do it, I didn't kick myself out and got, ooh. Hey, baby. Top of the morning, beautiful.
Hi, Buttercup. Can you hear me?
Yep, we hear you. How you doing, baby?
Hi, Butterfly. Hi, Buttercups. What I just want to say and jump right down real quick. Good
Mm-hmm.
morning. There are a total of 12 children if you look at the damages done that no one else is paying attention to. Um, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but Key Jabbar's 3 children have no mom. And it all started with the rumor about going to content creators and bloggers. Melody and Ariane and Martell have 6 children between them. And then Letitia and Marceau have 3 children. There is no adult at this time except people that are not commenting on this that are thinking about a total of 12 children. You have all these bloggers attacking their parents. Not only is Marcel and Tisha being attacked, Martell brings an attack on himself and Ariane, and Melody, who concerns herself with other people's marriages, she's bringing all the criticism to herself because in my opinion, I assess that she accused Kiki of talking to bloggers and content creators, and she's doing the exact same thing with the millimeters. So you have her 4 children, Ariane's 2 children, and Tisha and Marceau's 3 children for a total of 12 children that no one has brought up in any of these blogs, in any of these content creators of sermons. And the fact that heading toward Christmas, we lose sight of the people who suffer the most because most of these children can read and they do hear what their parents are being referred to as. And instead of Ariane and Martell taking a beat, everyone is concentrating on the adults, and that is a mistake. Adults can deal with being ridiculed and stuff. They are accused of things and they keep on moving, such as Tisha and Marceau. And Ariane and
Hold
Martell, they
hold on.
at this point.
Sleeper, hold on 1 second. Lady T, just let me see you behind. Ain't nobody else gonna see. I just need to know you're a real person real quick. Turn your camera on real quick, and then you can turn it back off. Can you hear me, Lady T? Are you on mute? Lady T. Oh, okay, baby. All right, you can turn your camera off. Thank you.
At
All
this
right,
point,
I'm gonna let you finish, and then me and Lady T gonna get to our one too real quick.
At this point, no one has mentioned the fact that these children are not in a vacuum. They are not a monolith. They did not ask to come here. They are the collateral, literally the collateral damage between all of these adults attacking each other. And that is my concern. I'm not concerned with adults. Martell and Ariane are desperate. Instead of them worrying about the children that could hear this story that they put out, and Tisha and Marceau are being attacked, so they lash out, which is not the best thing to do, but they were attacked first. And Melody, whom I still say is a grown woman, she stood on national television and basically told Kiki Jabbar, "This is how I feed my children." And I no longer want to be your friend because of what either you or your mother did going to bloggers and content creators. Melody actually is going to bloggers and content creators, the same thing she accused Kiki of. And now Kiki's children have no mom. And now she has 4 children that at least 3 of them are aware of what's going on. And it's really sad that so close to Christmas, the people everyone should be concerned about are these minor children who are not yet 18, but they
That's
are not.
so
And
true. See,
I give everybody that is an adult a dosage of reality. Y'all,
right.
they need to stop.
Oh,
I'm gonna hop down.
thank you, baby. You know you are always appreciated, and we love your opinion over here. And thank you. Moving along. Hey, Lady T.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you
Oh,
now.
okay.
Because I didn't see all your comments in the chat, I just came in on the butt end after seeing because I got kicked out and all that. So I'll let you start from the beginning of when you entered the chat and what you had to say, and then we can go from there. Is that fair?
Yes, ma'am. That's definitely fair.
Okay.
Well,
Now
good morning to
go on.
everybody in the chat, and good morning to you. My
Thank
first question in the chat was, why do everybody hate males so much? because she left the dummy and gave him to Ariane. We all know that he cheated on her for 5 or 7 years, or however long it was. That wasn't her fault that her husband was a whore. That's not her fault. I just want to know why y'all hate the girl so much, because I be on a lot of channels, but I never comment. But I have seen you on Marcella's channel going hard when the guy came up and was speaking up for Mel and asking y'all, why do y'all gaslight Mel so much? Why all of y'all shows all about Mel? And you cussed that boy out from A to Z. Y'all call that boy all kind of names because he had a different opinion from what
Me?
y'all have. The hate is
Hold
real
on,
for
hold
that
on, hold
girl.
on.
It's
I
sad.
only started to disrespect him when he started to disrespect me, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
he got disrespectful with y'all after y'all got disrespectful with him because y'all would not let that boy talk. And
Ma'am, I
what
came
he was
late.
saying
And
was true. It's
hold,
sad.
first of all, I came late. I came late, so I don't know what happened prior to me hopping on that link because I wasn't even in the live in the chat. Somebody said, "Hey, ButterFlii, come over here." Okay, so I came late. So when I hopped up, I didn't come in with a whole bunch of energy towards him. And I actually tried to have a conversation like I'm having with you right now with him. And he started to get disrespectful towards me. So I don't know if you're confusing me because it was a panel full of us. I don't know if you're bulking me in, and I can understand that. But let's be clear. I didn't get right off rip disrespectful. I did not. I don't know if we need to
No,
go back and watch
you
that.
didn't get
But I
disrespectful.
got with him when he
He
was
got disrespectful a little bit when he
yeah,
called Wanda a bitch. Y'all got real mad, But at the end of the day, everybody's not. The millimeters know everybody's not going to like Mel, because I look at it like people are mad that Mel stood up for herself and walked away from her marriage. She gave
no.
Ariana that man.
Okay,
At the
let me
end of the
clarify.
day, she left Martell. Martell didn't leave Mel, and Martell still wants Mel to this day. So why are people so mad because this girl stands up for herself? We have watched on this show for 5 to 6 years, however long the show has been on. They gaslight Mel. They talk about Mel. They talk. I'm sorry, I'm driving, y'all. But if
Oh, that's
y'all hear the
okay.
loud
Go
noise in my background. But they talked about me. They have rolled Mel coattail for 5 years. The whole storyline for the Scots and everybody else have been Mel and Martell. No matter if Mel put her marriage out there on the line or not, why are everybody so obsessed with Mel and her marriage and what she did? And as far as people saying that she caused Kiki to lose her life, she didn't cause Kiki to lose her life. And it is true that Kiki was going to the bloggers because Anthony already put the tapes out there of Kiki and her mom. So it's not Mel's fault that that girl lost her life. R.I.P. to Kiki. I love Kiki. I'm from Birmingham. My Miss Wonder used to work at my son's school, so I know them. But at the end of the day, it's not Mel's fault that that girl lost her life. That's not her fault. So why would somebody put that on her like that? And there was a lot of people in the chat saying it's Mel's fault that Kiki died. That's not Mel's fault. Don't put that on that girl. That girl is human just like everybody else. She has 4 kids and she's out here trying to live her life for and get a bag too. And that's what she's doing. So why is there so much hate for that girl? Every blogger I see is hating her. Just like the Anthony dude. He was all up Mel butt until Mel blasted him. So why y'all hate the girl so much? I just don't understand it.
All right. You done?
Yeah,
You
I'm
done?
done for the moment.
Okay. All right. Good. So obviously you knew over here, and I don't know what every blogger you talking about because for the last 3 years I ain't watched nothing but bloggers that go up for her, do vile and disgusting things. And like I said, it ain't about her leaving that man. Nobody gives a fuck. Nothing about that. See, the issue that what you see, I don't know what you see, but I know what I've been seeing. And like I said, we're not going to negate the fact that Melanie has been out here doing vile and disgusting shit, and she's behind a lot of the shit. So all the blogs that you claim that you see that hate Mel, I've only seen blogs that hate the rest of the cast, that have tried to sabotage him, that has stalked them, that has harassed them. So I'm not understanding how you missed all of that. And at the end of the day, nobody on that cast gaslit Melanie, and everybody else did have their own storyline, or y'all wouldn't have a reason why y'all call Letitia stupid, right? Y'all wouldn't have a reason why y'all talk shit about Timmy. So everybody else had their storyline.
Tisha and Timmy been haters from day one.
I let you talk. I let you talk. Please let me finish, all right? Because at the end of the day, everybody on that cast gave Melanie the energy that they was giving them, all right? So at the end of the day, I don't see it how you see it. And I'm not going to negate none of the bullshit that Melanie did. And I think that everybody wants everybody to forget the bullshit that Melanie did. She has doxed these people. People have called CPS on these people. None of this shit has been done to Melanie. All the shit that I've named that have been done to the rest of the cast has not been done to Melanie. Them cats has met Melanie with the same energy that she has met them with. And at the end of the day, just because her husband cheated on her, supposedly, does not give her a right to go around and do the fucked up shit that she has done. And we're not gonna act like she hasn't done fucked up ass shit. And like I said, none of the shit that has been done to the other cast has been done to her. Ain't nobody been calling down to the city trying to get her basement shut down. Ain't nobody showing up at her house stalking her. You don't see no pictures online of people following her to the doctor's office and to the zoo and out to eat. You don't see none of that shit. None of it. You ain't heard her say CPS was called down to her house on the hill. You ain't heard the police was called on her event and on her. Ma'am, respectfully. So I'm just confused on how you negate all of that and say you only seen bloggers that hate mail. That's a lie, because I'm fairly new. My channel just made a year old in November, and I didn't even realize that. So at the end of the day, you couldn't possibly be talking about me, because I also do other shit over here. So you must only come around when I put Melanie's name in the title. And don't come around when I just be over here every morning down to the morning tables talk, just dragging and tagging whoever.
Well, how I heard about your name, ButterFlii, is from the nasty bloggers that don't like mail. And even Miss Wanda said, well, y'all go check Miss ButterFlii out because she don't like Wanda. Well, she don't like mail. And she be getting on mail ass. Y'all go over there and check ButterFlii out. So that's how I heard of your name. And I also seen you on Marcella's channel going in like you going in now.
Right. Okay. Well,
so
okay.
That's how I heard of your name. And Mel has been doxxed. And Mel can control these people, what they doing. That's the thing y'all want to say. That girl cannot control grown people. Whether these people are showing up at Black, whether they showing up wherever they want to, Mel cannot control these people. Mel didn't tell Black Titanic to go to Stormy Warehouse. And Mel house has been doxxed. It was on the internet that they pulled up at that girl house. So don't get on here and act like everybody doing everything to the Scots and ain't nothing happening to Mel.
Hold on, Lady T. I ain't seen nothing like that. You can DM me. My Instagram information is in my description box. You can DM me the receipts. I have no problem showing them. And if, you know what I'm saying, if they're out there, then let me see them. But man, can you read what I put on the screen? Because I want you to tell me your thoughts on this thing. What do you think about that? That's on the screen. Hold up. I got the link for you. And thank you for coming up, Lady T. I really appreciate it.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You actually the first channel I ever came up on. And I don't never come up on people's channels. I always be watching and you know, listening to what be going on.
So you never come up on people's channel? Look at that.
No, ma'am. I never go up on people's channels. I be wanting to, but I don't like to go back and forth with people with the negative energy and everything. And I respect you, you know, for having a grown woman conversation with me. But this is my first time ever going on someone's channel. But
wow. Look at that, Buttercups. Well, look at that. Okay, shout out to my number one hater, girl. Look at the empty room. Now, I say wow because, you know, you're like the fourth or fifth person that came up on my panel. Like I said, I'm fairly new. So I appreciate you being honest, saying that you only heard of me because of you said the other bloggers that don't like Melody and Wanda J. Blige. So at least you was being honest. So you can't say that I only ever talk about Mel because you haven't really experienced my channel then. Fair to say?
Yeah, that's fair to say. But the most part of what I have heard and what I have saw is mostly be about Mel to me. Okay. When I've seen you on other bloggers' channels, you know, I was like, well, who is Buttercup? ButterFlii, who is that? And you know, when Wanda go out, we all know Miss Wanda. You know, you have to give Miss Wanda a pass because Miss Wanda like that in real life. Like I said, she used to go, work at my baby school.
So, girl, we love Wanda J. Blige over here.
I love Miss Wanda now. Don't get it wrong now. I love Miss Wanda. I love Miss Wanda on the show.
Listen, can I just tell you this, Lady T? Miss Wanda J. Blige is not embarrassing to me. And I don't understand why she is. Like, at the end of the day, I don't know Wanda J. Blige is doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing at her age. She's a retired grandmother taking care of her grandchildren, whoop batting out here for her kids, like Melanie's mother do. Have you not seen Melanie's mother all over social media? Now, she don't hit a live button, but can you honestly say that you ain't never seen her mother in these comment sections and putting up little slick slide posts and doing all that? And her mother and Big Bad Gladys Knight Van was exposed by one of the content creators that go up for Melanie.
Now I have heard people say that Miss Van, I have heard people say Miss Van do say stuff, but at the end of the day, that's her child. Just like Tisha is Wanda
Right,
child. Just like Wanda gonna win meal for Tisha, Miss Van gonna win meal for meal. You
right,
know, at the end of the day, that's their mother. So of course, if she sees somebody
right,
saying something about her daughter, of course she gonna say something back. She has that right to do that because that's her
right.
child. Just like
This
if
is
my
why
and I have four sons, so just like if I get on the internet and somebody talk trash about my son, I'm gonna speak up and say, "Hey, watch your mouth when you talk about my child." You know, whatever. At the end of the day, these people human. It's a show, y'all.
right. That's why I'm asking you that, Lady T, because Wanda J. Blige get a lot of slack, while everybody else get, by Big Bag us. I
Wanda
mean,
do go a little overboard though. I love me some Miss Wanda, but Wanda needs to let Tisha speak up for herself. I think that's why Wanda get a lot of slack from a lot of people because she inserts herself into Tisha grown. Let's be real, Tisha 40 some years
but
old.
you just said that it's okay for Van to do the same thing because
No,
Van
I
does.
didn't say it was okay. I said she's gonna speak up just like Wanda speaks up, but Miss
Okay.
Van doesn't speak as much as Wanda do. Every time somebody says something about Tisha, here come
She
Miss
just
Wanda.
do it the same way. She just don't do it the same way. But Big Bag Us Night Van been out here since the conception too. She been out here in these social media streets just as long as Wanda J. Blige has. You get
Yeah,
what I'm
yes,
saying?
ma'am.
And
Mhm.
Mama Betty, because Mama Betty get a lot of slack too. Now, and y'all even drag Mama Marlene, and she the only one that ain't came out here and disrespected nobody. Don't get in no mess. But they ain't, people ain't got no problem disrespecting that lady who
Well,
literally.
I wouldn't say y'all because I don't drag nobody mama. I don't do that. I ain't got nothing to say about nobody mama, so I wouldn't say y'all. You know, you have to say
Okay, all
them or
right,
the millimeters. And
okay,
I am a male fan. I
all
love me some male. At the
right,
end of the
okay.
day, I think that girl persevered and she pushed on and she handling her business at the end of the day after all the backlash that she got for staying with that dummy ex-husband of hers and all the trash that Ariana had said on this internet and talked about that girl and had a whole bunch to say about Mel. She's jealous. She wants to be Mel. And Martell still won't make her number one. That interview they did, she looked like a dang on fool. And she need to stop letting Martell do her like that. She is like a little child to Martell. And that's why he controls her the way that he controls her at the end of the day. Don't bash somebody because they gave you their husband. Move on with the man. Leave the girl alone. Let her live her life. Martell the same way. Everybody want to say Mel doing all this stuff to Martell. That man drug that girl to court for full custody so he can get some money. Martell broke. And he mad that Mel is still pushing on the way that she's pushing on and she's still handling the business at the end of the day. They can say a lot of things about that lady, but that lady is a hustler, baby. And she on her business. They can say whatever they want to say about her house on the hill, about her basement. She packing her products. She should pack them in her house. Why go get a warehouse? That girl keeping
Hello.
all her money in her pocket.
Well,
Smart business move. You ain't got to
I'm,
run and get no warehouse because Stormy got a big old warehouse. So what? She doing her
no,
business the way that
okay.
she want to do
So,
her business, and that's
no,
her
hold
business at the end
on,
of the
because
day.
that's an accomplishment too, baby. Like at the end of the day, Melanie ain't the only one that persevered on that show. So has Stormy. So has Kimmy. A lot of
Mel
women on
brought
the
Stormy
show
on the show.
persevered through
Mel
some
brought
shit.
Stormy on that show.
That
Baby.
still doesn't mean she doesn't persevere because of that. What
Right.
sense does that make? Why are you using that as a standing point? And at the same time, like this is how I feel.
Sorry,
When
welcome
it comes,
everybody. Hold on, Buttercup. I'm gonna let you keep going. Everybody gonna cook. Thank you, Lady T. Don't go nowhere, baby. There's other people up here with us, so I want to allow them an opportunity to
Okay,
talk.
I'm gonna drop down because I'm driving, but I'm gonna join back because my son keep calling my phone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, Butterfly.
No problem, and thank you for being willing to come up. And make sure you hit that like button, okay?
Oh, I definitely will.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
You're
you. And happy
welcome.
holidays. Happy
You
holidays.
too.
All right, now you come on back around now when I ain't talking about Melanie. Can I get that? Can I get that deal? Okay, she jumped down. All right, sorry, Buttercups. How y'all doing? I took
hey,
I'm good. How are you?
All right, now go ahead. Who's about to talk? I'm sorry. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being up here. Holiday.
I'm kind of irritated with that talking point about her not being able to control people. It's not even a matter of being able to control people, but how you want to be viewed and what you want to be associated with. I myself may not know these people personally and may not be the reason why these people are moving the way that they're moving, but I would like to let people know that the way that they're moving has nothing to do with me, and I don't stand behind that type of behavior. So to me, you still can't circle jerk your way out of that and make it seem like she's coming out clean. Because why would you want to associate with such behavior in the first place if your reputation is not like that behavior that you're saying that you have nothing to do with, right? Um, The second thing I have to say is I'm really getting irritated with, we talk about everybody. Everybody has been called to task, right? But it seems like these people that come up here and they're extra emotional about you having an opinion about Melody and Martell being off the show. They start going on this tangent as to reason why Melody's behaviors are excusable, whereas everybody else is like condemned and they shouldn't be able to move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm flabbergasted that these are adults that are getting on this internet, and they're telling you why you shouldn't have an opinion for why you don't like her, why they tell you why they don't like the rest of the cast and why they like her. How does that make sense? How disassociated from reality do you have to be? How, like, out of touch do you have to be and not know? How do you disconnect? How do you get on a live and say, I'm going to proceed to talk sugar honey iced tea about the rest of the cast, and then get mad about the fact that you have an opinion about a castmate I seem to think is a deity? What? I'm going to make up excuses for her behaviors, even if it doesn't make any sense. And if it was a situation where somebody else was in the shoes of the person that I like, I wouldn't be having the same viewpoint that I'm giving right now to reason for their destructive behavior and their mean ways. Her and Martell are a poison to the show. Her and Martell are a potential danger to the rest of the cast. And for anybody that honestly gives a care about Black excellence, gives a care about human decency, gives a care about the safety of others, they would look at the behaviors that's being displayed and realize that these two people need to be in someone's chair in a
Right.
therapist's office and not behind a screen, on someone's screen anywhere. It's destructive. They're both destructive. And you know what? People talking about those two people talking to one another. And it's funny that they were communicating with each other and he felt so comfortable to turn around and relay the information that happened at the adult activity day, right? No one's calling into question if it was you and Marceau that had the beef, right? And you and Letitia, the reason why you're coming out here with this woman is for Letitia saying this comment that everybody and their mother has said already on the screen, on front of a phone and put on TV, on YouTube. You all of a sudden feel the nerve to come out and bring out their dirt. Isn't it funny that the person that called Melody out for running her mouth to everybody is included in that bashing? Isn't it kind of funny how they made their way to try to make it seem like Maurice had something to do with something that had nothing to do with him in the first place? Like, this was between you, Letitia, and Marceau. To me, I feel like they're in on it. I feel like they both collectively are trying to destroy the show. I think they both have a motive behind their behaviors. I think that they're collective in the way that they move. And I think that they have no foresight or wherewithal or care about others because they themselves are in the muck when it comes to how they view themselves. So they don't care about bringing people in the mud with them.
Mm,
They're
I
miserable.
appreciate you. Carla, when I tell you, baby, mm.
And
Woo.
sorry for over talking, y'all, but that just
No,
irritated me that she came on this live trying to bogard you. You're not evil.
Right.
You're not some person that hates Melody. You
mm,
don't like the behaviors. You don't like that people's lives are being affected by TV. The same person that, this is what gets me. It's the talking point. It's just a TV show. It's just a TV show when I'm talking about why your reasoning for why you support who you support doesn't make any sense. It's just a TV show when I'm making valid points for the behaviors that this person is displaying is toxic. It's just a TV show when I'm talking about some facts. But when you go into your derangement, dialogue, I'm supposed to sit here and change my mindset and worship her the same way that you do. You know what I mean? Like,
mm.
what are we
That's
talking
all.
about right now? Like,
Yeah.
that's just, I don't know. I'm sorry, ButterFlii. Good morning, y'all.
Sorry for it, baby.
But
Oh, we'll do sorry over here. We clean
dude,
over
like,
here, baby.
you're
Hashtag.
not no hateful person. Y'all do not be going in on her. If anything, y'all are very gracious. And
Right.
y'all go in on everybody, which makes it palatable to take. I can listen to. Like, it's that's someone that's, you know what I mean? Like, you like Martell, but even you like, okay, I want him off the show because this is toxic. You have that within you to be like, I can like you as a person on a TV show, but if you're doing things that are destructive, I'm going to even have to call you out and say what you're doing is wrong. They do not have that quality within themselves. They
Right.
do not have that in them. They come up here and they go into spaces where they hear things that they don't like, and their whole initiative is to not listen to your reason and why, but to try to convert you into their religion. And it's tiring. Because when I come across material or any type of content that I don't associate with or I don't connect to, I'm not about to sit down and waste my time listening to or trying to interact with people that's on that mindset. I'm not even going to disrupt myself spiritually like that, you know? So, like, that's so weird. But good morning, y'all.
Good
You
morning.
know, I don't do
And
it. I
happy birthday, ButterFlii.
thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you
Yes.
for being you. Thank you for being you.
Thank
You know,
you, baby. Appreciate that. And thank you because you said a word this morning, baby.
most definitely. A
Word.
mouthful.
Okay, I don't know if there's anything left to say, baby. You done dropped it. You done cooked, fed us, and dropped the pot in the sink. Baby.
I be going to class. I be listening to you, okay?
Thank you, babe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes. Thank you so much. Y'all
And
know
this,
I love y'all. Everybody. I tell y'all all the time. I don't even care if it's the dark side. This is what I love about my platform. And shout out to Lady T. We
right,
may not agree. And I don't think we ain't gonna agree, and we've come to that resolve. But I appreciate her coming up here and sharing how she feels. You know, Buttercups, it's okay.
right,
And it's
right,
okay to have an adult conversation with Lady T, and it'd be all right. You know, for all you know,
right,
she might become a Buttercup. You never
right.
know.
You know, she did say something a few minutes ago that this is Lady Rose that I just wanted to touch on. She
Yeah,
said
baby.
she said something about getting Wanda getting people together or somebody getting somebody together, just like I came over to get you guys together. And that stuck out to me. That's why I said drop the link. Uh, I think at the end of the day, it's okay to have a difference of opinion. But when the difference of opinion becomes disrespectful and you don't want to listen to my side or what my point of view is, and I'm only supposed to listen to your side, that's when it becomes very disrespectful. And that is what that young man did a few weeks ago when he came on live and he disrespected everybody on live, including Wanda. Because no matter what was said, he moved the goalposts a little further. Okay, well, let's go here. Well, let's go here. And I think as adults, if we can learn to have healthy dialogues, discuss things, and then agree to disagree, life will be so much easier for all of us. All of us are not going to like the same people. And I see Mel, I don't hate Mel, I don't know her. So to know someone, to hate her, I would have to know her. I would have to know her ins and outs. All I know is what I see on a TV screen and what I've heard her say just in bits and pieces on lives. And as far as her packing stuff in her basement, these same group of people who get up here and worship her aren't supporting her. She had a live on Saturday. It said at the end of the live she had sold products to 266 people, right, or close to the end. At the end of the day, you support the people that you worship or that you care about. They come down here and be swinging so hard for male but won't swing for anybody else, calling Destiny Dusty. Tisha, Letitia, they call her Tisha, um, or tissue, like a toilet paper. And to me, that is so annoying. Mel, what she say, Mel has persevered. So is all of the rest of the women. We just haven't gotten a chance to see their story because Mel and Martell's story has been so big, right? Tish, Letitia Scott from the beginning of this show was on and she was a housewife. She went from being a housewife to getting a master's degree to getting a second master's degree to getting her real estate license. And we missed all of that because we were stuck on Mel and Martell. Am I correct? If you go back to Maurice and you
That's what
go
I'm saying.
to
They all have had storylines. And half of
exactly,
the products that they give to these people are from their storyline. So how can you say they didn't have a storyline? And we're not going to
exactly.
act like that Martell and Melanie didn't make it about them every group activity.
Every group at
Every
you're
time we represented together, they made it about them. So to say that they carried the show, they wanted to carry. Really, Melanie wanted to carry the show. Martell didn't even know that she was going to expose the turmoil in their marriage.
not at all. And
But
last night
Melanie made a choice for herself that affected everybody else, and then got mad that everybody else didn't fall in tow and do what she wanted them to do. Like, come
But
on now.
but
Mm-mm.
ButterFlii, think about it. She was mad because she was stagnant, right? She's stagnant. All this big business that her and Martell had built based off of
Mhm.
their story of having a lawn service and going into property preservation and X, Y, and Z. She thought, okay, here comes Marsau and Letitia. He was working at, she's a housewife. He's working at the movie theater. So most people, when you think, oh, he's working at the movie theater, he was sweeping up. What was he doing? Selling tickets. What was his job? But he was the general manager of the movie theater. We missed all of that, right? So we go to this man being the general manager to owning part of Scope to becoming the sole owner of Scope, and then him and his wife thriving into life, right? So they're steady, their pace is steady moving while Melanie was married, building this home, and then all of a sudden a divorce and she's stagnant, right? In the same sense, we have Maurice, we have Kimmy. Kimmy come in as a nurse, as then she goes to be a realtor, and then now they own a title company. There's not very many black owned title companies
That's
in
like
the world.
that. Maurice also graduated law school.
There
See,
you
they
go.
have their own storylines. It's
Hmm.
just what y'all want to pay attention to.
There you go.
The fact was on this show. Maurice actually graduated law school.
But we missed all of that. We
Mhm.
we we missed the little pieces of their storyline because we want to, in our mind, only focus on Mel and Martell's divorce. We have missed that this man has gone and finished law school. We watched him take a bar exam. I saw somebody in the comments on the other side, which I refuse to go on anymore, a while back, say that does
Look,
Maurice, she said, does Maurice even have a law license? We watched this man take the bar and we watched them have a celebration for him passing the bar.
right, that part. Hold on, Lady Rowe, because I want you to continue to cook. But these buttercups better get these goddamn likes up. Now, I said I took out the homecoming king and queen, so y'all better get these likes up. I'm gonna punish y'all with some other. Oh, I know what to punish y'all with. This bullshit right here, since I can't unsee it. Some of y'all are new, and maybe you'll hit the like button so you don't have to see it again. But once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Hit that goddamn like button. Where that shit at? Y'all lucky I can't find it. Y'all better hit that like button. Come on
Mm,
now. There's no way.
mm, 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 mm.
Oh my God.
And I told you once you see it, you can't unsee it. Hit that goddamn like button. Now I'm gonna torture y'all. Hit that goddamn like button now, Buttercup. Yeah, I'm playing with y'all. Now, hit that like button. Shit.
Oh God.
All ass.
Oh God.
Right.
Oh no, ma'am.
But
Yeah, hit that
listen,
Uh-uh.
like
y'all
button.
better hit that like button. Please hit that like button.
Hit that goddamn like button. I'm playing with y'all.
Somebody gonna fall on the like button. What the hell?
Okay. Hit that like button.
What
Listen,
in the hell?
hit that like button. Stop playing with me.
It is
Right.
7 a.m. It is 7 a.m. Don't do that.
It's top of the morning.
On a Monday.
On a Monday.
Jesus Christ.
But
On
my
a Monday, no
3 days
less.
before Christmas. What are you doing?
My Lord, what is happening?
let's go. Let's go.
And it's, to really know that this storyline has overshadowed all the good in the black community that they've done in Huntsville is really, really disheartening. And to hear people say that it's hate, but it's not hate. Is the very fact we're sick of it. We are sick of listening to the story. We're sick of Mel always trying to push something that isn't there. Same way with Arion and Martell and this crazy woman. I don't even, oh God. This woman that they did an interview with on, well, they posted it on Saturday and they expected us to believe it. But none of her story made any sense. She had no receipts. She had no details. And baby, when I tell you the Opinion Nation broke it down for us last night, if y'all wasn't in her live, go back and watch it. She broke down timelines, dates, and times of when how this
I
story is not even plausible.
Mm,
This girl said she was at Credit One. If you just backdate the time he was supposed to have been working at the at the movie theater. If you go back to the time that he worked at the movie theater, Credit One in that building wasn't even in existence. So a story has to make sense. But I see people say, "Oh, I believe her. I believe her." How do you believe someone with no receipts? That means we live in a crazy time in America when people can believe that you are guilty and there's no receipts to say that you're guilty. That is scary. But back,
You know, with the goalposts when it comes to the rest of the cast, there need be no receipt. We just got to believe word of mouth. You know, for the last 5 years, they've been wanting Letitia to leave Marceau off of word of mouth, some mysterious back, somebody posted a back, and all this other crazy shit.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
That's why I
And
said, tell the D Martell and Arion chose to die on. This is the one where all the shit that has been said about them and their children. Like, come on, man.
amen. Amen, ButterFlii.
Come on,
And
man.
you know the crazy part is I'm a woman who's been married currently for 28 years. This is my second marriage. My first marriage, oh, it was a whole disaster. But even through this one, I persevered through cheating, right? It wasn't easy, but we made a decision to make it work and stay together. We had built so much together. We was like, do we walk away? He admitted he made a mistake. We did counseling. We worked together, and we moved forward. At this point in the game that he and I are in our early 50s, girl, I'm not going nowhere. I don't care what he do, and I tell anybody that. Long as I come home and the lights still come on and the people don't come put a foreclosure on the front porch of our home, I'm good. I'm not
Right.
going nowhere. And it is not the fact that I just have treated taught him to cheat on me because I don't think he cheats. He's here all when he get off work, he's home and he's here all night. I leave to get me some hair, but at the end of the day, I think it's what you decide to do in your relationship moving forward is how you will possess this life. You cannot listen to other people because people will have you leaving your home and you be living in a shelter and they got a roof over their head. I'm just being honest. And
Right.
all night long. And you and your children out here homeless with no car,
They got
living out of a bag.
your man in their bed, okay?
There you go. There you go. And I'm not saying that people have to deal with you deal with what you want to deal with, right?
This is how it go. They've been trying to talk the Scots out of their position for a very long time. Hold
Very
up.
long time.
Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? They've been trying to talk them people out their position for a very long time. Very long time. And you're right, Lady Rock. It
And
all
then
stems from them not having what they pretended that they had in the first place.
exactly.
And it
And
crying
and
in front of everybody. And Letitia and Marceau actually showing up and being and having what they claim to have had. You get
right,
what I'm
right, right.
Yeah, baby.
This
Mm.
man is building her a million, I don't know how many $1 million home right now. And you think that she's gonna walk away from this her dream home being built just because you said you and your bad wig and your sick stomach said you slept with this man when you was 21, 12 years ago or 10 years ago. I don't know how many years ago it was. I'm just throwing something in the air.
About
But
Ross. Is
but do
Ross
you
is it the Ross that I think they talking about? Because if it's the
yeah,
Ross I think they talking about, bitch, if you don't get the fuck out my face,
Ross
Ross
dress
is
for
a
less.
budget Marshalls. I know. We ain't talking about he ain't had no money for Ross.
Well, not only that, ButterFlii, she
It's
said
so
they were
expensive. Like, oh my God, like it's Louis Vuitton and Gucci or something. I know we're not talking about that low budget knockoff Marshalls brand.
that's exactly
I
what she
know
said.
that's not what we talking about. I ain't heard nothing but Ross. What the hell? I know y'all lying.
That's
Buttercup.
exactly what she
Are we
said.
talking about the low budget knockoff Marshalls? Just let me know.
That's what we're talking about. And the crazy part is she said they were staying at Caesar's Palace. And if you know Vegas like I know Vegas, Caesar's Palace has boutiques, malls, Louis Vuitton. They have all kinds of stores in Caesar's Palace. So you tell me why you run across the street or down the street across from the NGM to the Ross. That makes
Come
zero
on,
sense.
Ross, the knockoff Marshalls, TJ Maxx. Are y'all kidding me?
Straight up.
Girl, bye. Listen, we don't even have a Ross here. One came here, and you know where I ran into Ross at? And I went down to the Florida, down there to that Jacksonville. We ain't have no
Hmm.
Ross up here where I'm from. They called
There's
they
a Rasta. There's
yeah,
a
they
Rasta on the strip. It's
here.
one on the strip across the street. It's a
There
it's
is.
a cross.
Yeah.
It's a cross and up the way from Caesars. There's one on the
That's
strip.
right. down the
Like,
street.
I talk about no low budget knockoff TJ Maxx Marshalls. Girl, if you don't get out my face,
Caesars, if you stay at Caesars, you never really have to go out the door other than to get in a car and go back to the airport and go home. But
that
Caesars
part.
has the restaurants, they have a cheesecake factory, anything you want, shoe stores are in Caesars Palace. So for you to be running to the Ross is crazy. Then she said she had to pay for baggage. So what do you fly you
But
out there on?
we paying
Spirit?
for baggage back then?
Say that again.
Was we even paying for baggage back then? I don't think we had to pay for baggage back then.
We started
You
paying
did,
for
depending on if you had enough stuff. It you only had to pay for baggage depending on how much stuff you had. So how much were you traveling with? That's when you had to pay for stuff.
But judging by what she had on that interview, baby, she could have rolled that up and put it in a backpack.
You better tell it, girl. Carry on, cause you need
Mm.
to kick your ass on some fucking weird bitch. And girl,
But you
wow,
know, there's nothing wrong with shopping at Ross, right?
it's
But
not
it's
saying
the
no.
word. I'm
Yeah,
just saying that because someone said that in the chat. But I
yeah.
think the
Ain't nothing wrong
thing,
with talking that Ross. I'm just saying no.
because
Let's not
I go to Ross myself.
going
But
to an upscale boutique or something. Cause I was just like, what is this nonsense about Ross?
right, but
Do
a
it.
dude, but if a dude is gonna be paying for me, I'm not gonna choose Ross for the rest place I'm gonna go shopping at. He gonna pay for me somewhere like Louis, um, shoot, even, let's just say the lowest would be Dillard's or Macy's. That's if another man is paying for me to go. Even my own husband, I don't go shopping at Ross on his debit card. I'm gonna be at Ralph Lauren. I'm gonna be at the mall, at a boutique, but I'm not running the Ross with my husband's debit card.
It ain't taste on a bare budget. Listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all now. I ain't trying to sit up here and act like I shop at Louis Vuitton, but
Mm.
it was just the way y'all was throwing around Ross. Like she, okay, at least Macy's girl. Thank you, Queen Square. But y'all was
Yeah,
throwing Ross like it was this amazing place. I'm like, is it the same Ross I think they talking about? Girl, we don't get out my face.
right.
Uh,
But then Marcel and not Marcel, Martell and Ariane were actually leading her along. What did the you
all the
know
stuff we talked about. They talked about the what's that place? The credit situation. All the stuff that he tried to lead that lady into talking about was already
mhm.
talked about. That's why I don't even understand. Listen, dumb and dumber. But Kia, let me tell you something, right? Because as much as I go up for the Scots and root for them, ask my buttercuts. I get Marcel together too. They
Oh,
told
I
you
agree.
I dragged everybody. I don't care. Like you said, you knew, baby. But when that messy Monday hit, and that the whole firestorm hit these YouTube streets. Oh no. I got my soul together. Go back and catch that replay, kid. I understand what you're saying, but if she like it, I love it. That's how I was raised. If
I
she
agree.
like it, I love it. As long as Marceau ain't physically abusing Letitia, and if she think that man is worth being with and staying with and loving on and continuing to build, then she like it. I
I
love it.
know this. I know that's right.
You get
You
what I'm
know
saying?
what? You
But
know what I
I
said?
Uh,
I'm not nobody said more. This is my whole point here. What I'm telling you, we compartmentalize over here, baby. We compartmentalize over here. Because there's enough times I done cuss Marceau's ass out. Don't ever get the game twisted. And a lot of us may not like how we feel like he treat him. And I definitely say something when I see something. Because I don't play them games over here. But if
can
she
I
like, I love
can I
It's
say something, please?
it. That ain't physically abusing her, then I don't see no reason why this woman need to leave her husband.
right. He does leave her unprotected a lot, which I
He
think he needs
And
to
I
work
cussed him out
on.
about that. Did I not cuss him out about that?
You did. You did. You said you got in his ass real good about
Girl,
that.
listen, y'all know how I get down over here. My original A1 Day One Buttercups. No, I don't play them games over here. It ain't never always just about money. That's why I said, Kia, welcome to ButterFlii's Corner. Because I hope you also hit the subscribe button right along with that like button, so you can really get to know my content.
She
Now,
said she was replying to somebody in the chat.
oh, okay. I was about to say play that game. I get Marcel together too, but they like it. She like it. I love it. That's her marriage. Those are her children's father. They got history together. Almost two
I'm
decades. You
I'm
get what?
shut down so you can talk, okay, young lady? The next caller.
Uh, go ahead. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Go ahead. Get it out. I'll wait.
Well, I'm pretty much done. I just wanted to say
Hey, go ahead, baby. Go ahead, I'm done. Now I said I'm done. Ain't no everybody don't went quiet.
Oh, well, for
Man,
me, I mean, if I was gonna say something, my problem for the lady that came up, the millimeter. First of all, thank you for coming up because we don't often get to have the back and forth that I feel is very necessary. But what people forget when it comes to Mel is they have specific talking points. They are told to say, she was attacked. You hate her. You hate her. She was attacked. And we are running in a circle. When people ask for specific examples, they're never given. How was she attacked? We've never seen it. And here's my thing when it comes to her fans, her fanatics' behavior. If you do not condemn the behavior, you condone the behavior. If you don't say, hey, y'all doing that in my name and I'm not good with it, that means you're okay with it. When you laugh about it, you're okay with it. When you get into it with someone's mother and you come up on your live and say, oh, I'm gonna show you how to sell stuff. I'm gonna make a cold call food truck. Food truck on 7th Avenue Beauty. That's what I'm selling my stuff on. So you tell me you're not messy too? You tell me you're not part of the mess? Oh, you're above it. So we're supposed to exalt you, but you standing in the mud too. Or we're not supposed to see it that way because it's you and you're allowed get back. You're allowed get back. Oh, okay. Because it's you now, it's cool. But I want to remind y'all, let's everybody open our Melody Bibles and let's take our books back to Jerry Taylor, chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. Remember putting a bounty on a young lady's head because you wanted information on her? Remember that? Remember $2,000? Remember the girl on TikTok that came up and said, oh, I found the information. And I'm sorry, Mel, it's not Stormy like you said it was. It's a girl named Jerry Taylor, and I'd like my money. Remember that? Then all of a sudden you had to go on vacation. Remember that? Remember how now we can't talk about that anymore? Remember that? How you just got up and left mysteriously? You just went on vacation. We don't even bring that up anymore. Did that young lady ever get her $2,000? What did you do about Jerry Taylor being harassed? Did you ever come back and say, you know what, you're right? I said that was Stormy and I knew I was wrong. And you
No,
caused Stormy undue stress that Stormy did not need. But you put that shit on her. But no, Mel is a queen. Mel is to be exalted. Mel is a deity. We're supposed to praise Mel. What happened to Jerry Taylor? Melody Cherie? What happened? I know people. Let's be clear. We all know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. You put a bounty on somebody's head. I know somebody that would put that girl in a trunk and would bring her to you.
two
Do you
thousand
want
dollars
her kids too? Do you
penny.
want her kids too? Do you want her mama that'll pull her mama and grab her ass and throw her in the back of a van? How about it? Let's stop playing these goddamn games. This shit has gotten dangerous. People are doing things to people's livelihoods. People are doing things to people's families. People are showing up at people's homes. But you want to stand above it. You want to act as if you have nothing to do with it. Oh, I'm not in that. I don't know anything. Oh, you don't know anything, but that was a clear direction from you. On that Jerry Taylor thing, that was a clear direction from your mouth. You made that live on TikTok. You did it. And you know what you did afterwards? You deleted it. But you know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about the internet? The internet doesn't forget. The internet doesn't forget because you know what's funny? You have a content creator that loves breaking news, don't you? She loves it. And every time you blink, it's breaking news. You got a new color on your nails, it's breaking news. You put your left shoe on before your right shoe, and it is breaking news. So on that day, you had breaking news. And that video was breaking news. How she was looking through the phone, the red phone and this phone and that phone. And then other content creators followed suit and started putting everything out. But then when you decided that, oh, It wasn't playing the way you wanted it to play, and you started deleting things, and you told your people, just don't talk about it anymore. It was supposed to be scrubbed from the internet. You forgot that there were people on this side that saw what the hell happened. And we didn't forget. I'm sorry that you had the men in black little, you have the little push button and you can hit the button and everybody forgets on your side. That's not how it works over here. Sorry, not sorry. We're still sitting here wondering what happened with Jerry Taylor. We're wondering, did that young lady that discovered it, because you said, I'll give anybody $2,000 because I need information. Did that young lady get her money? Remember, she said she needed it for college tuition. Did she get her money? Did you pay her? You know, it would be real funny if we went and looked her up, huh? Since people like looking people up, huh? It would be real interesting because I'm sure she ain't hard to find. So if we found her and if we asked her,
The
what would
TikTok,
she say?
right?
She
She
made
will
her video on TikTok.
hashtag
So if,
Bill or Melanie Cherie, whatever the fuck she call her name
right,
down there.
it
Hashtag
wouldn't,
red phone, and we'll pop
right,
that young lady shall pop up. Mm-hmm.
right. It wouldn't be hard to find her. So if we researched a little bit and we found her and we went to ask her, hey young lady, did you get that money for your college tuition the way you were promised? For doing a little bit of research because let's talk about doxing because that's another thing. You put Jerry Taylor's number out there and only missed 2 digits. Let's be clear. We are grown women. Baby, don't everybody know how to play a phone number game? If you give me a phone number and only miss 2 digits, if I sit around here and play with the phone number, I can figure that out real easily. Let's stop playing that game. Remember one of your top millimeter content creator put Martell's number out there. Remember that? And did the very same thing you did. Put the number up, put the whole number up there, literally went on Canva or something and put a little block on most of the number and put a block on the last 2 digits of the number. Remember that? Remember it? Because I got a screenshot of it somewhere in my phone. Because you know what's funny about it? I never called Martell because I don't have a reason to. But I saw Martell's phone number and I had it. I'm sure he changed it by now, but I literally, and I have keratoconus. I am legally blind if I take my contacts off. Legally blind. My vision, perfect vision is 20 over 20. You know, my vision is 20 over 2400 with my contacts off. Do you know that? So you're talking to a blind woman here. I looked at that. I have my contacts on, by the way. Let's be clear. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I have my contacts on, but I saw his number. You didn't cover that up as good as you thought you did. So let's talk doxing. So you doxed Jerry Taylor, blamed it on Stormy. Your head content creator doxed Martell. But these are the people that we are supposed to exalt and act like y'all have never done anything. Are you serious? I really wish that that woman was still up here and I had the opportunity to ask her that. Because, see, what we do is, as soon as you start asking these questions, the
That
hard questions, things that require answers, we start tap dancing.
hold on, making your head before I forget this one. That was a good. You're right. Kia, if you're still in the chat, because you said how dare us wish that say she's responsible for Kiki's death. Can I ask you something? How did you feel when she wished death or harm on Destiny's children, on Destiny's child, unborn child, and grandchildren in that order? Kia, Lady T, how did you feel when she wished harm on Destiny's son and any unborn children and any grandchildren? That came out of Melanie's mouth, Lady T. I did want to know how you felt about that, since you didn't think it was right for people to be blaming her for Kiki's death. Why she out here wishing death on a child?
And
Speak
also I like the back.
that shit on Destiny. She wished it on Destiny's son. I do wonder how you feel about that, Lady T.
Hmm. Kia said drop the link. I love the back and forth. My problem is it's that like I came over here to get you together. I came over here to gather you. That's not how this works. If you would like to have a conversation back and forth over opposing ideas, that's totally fine. but not I came over here to check you. No, no,
So I
no, ma'am. This ain't that ain't how this works.
all that. I came in late. That's why I asked her. I gave her the opportunity to repeat what she said in the chat in one fell swoop. Cause y'all know I came in late. I didn't see it. I didn't see it say that, buttercups.
Yeah, no, but my question is always when we get to that point, nobody wants to talk about Jerry Taylor. We hop, skip, and jump and run right past that shit and we go to something else. We keep going back to she was cheated on. Is she the only woman that's ever been cheated on?
He done came back up. So I just want you. I'm gonna
Oh,
let
let
you.
me shut up.
Are you done?
Hey,
Did you
ladies.
Hey.
okay?
ButterFlii, I didn't hear when she said that, but I have seen that on YouTube. That people are saying that she said that, and I don't think it was right if she did say that. And I am a male fan. I'm gonna call a spade and an ace a ace. At the end of the day, if she did wish death on her son, that was wrong because nobody wishes. You shouldn't wish death on anybody's child. At the end of the day. But I didn't hear that per se for myself. But in my opinion, if she did say it, she was wrong for that.
All
That's
right.
my opinion on it.
Thank you for being
And I,
honest.
and I wanted to speak on the Jerry Taylor situations. Now I did hear that girl come up on somebody else's channel. I don't remember what she said, but I did see her come up and speak about whatever, the situation that Mel put out on TikTok. I watched it live on TikTok. She did insinuate it was Stormy. We
Mm,
was putting two and two together. She didn't say her name, but she insinuated that
mm,
it was. If it wasn't
mhm.
Stormy, she should have came back and cleared it up and said, no, it wasn't Stormy who I thought it was. It was X, Y, and Z. At the end of the day, I'm a millimeter, but I think logical and I am a critical thinker. I'm not gonna go with something just because it's male. At the end of the day, the girl is human. Everybody's human on that show. At the end of the day, ain't nobody perfect on that show. We all can sit here and speculate and say we would have did this, we would have did that, we would have said this, we would have did that at the end of the day. But until you in all of these people's shoes, it's gonna be something totally different. You're gonna always be on the outside looking in at the end of the day for me.
Now, can I ask you this? Do you
Well,
think
Yes,
that
ma'am.
it's a good idea to put a bounty on someone's head? And let me finish my question because I this is a very specific question. Do you
Mhm.
think that it's okay to put a bounty on someone's head? Being $2,000. Look at the economy that we are in. People are going through hell right now financially. Do you think it's okay to put it out there like, oh, I'll give you $2,000, and then when someone comes up and says, hey, I found the information you're looking for. Number one, it's not stormy, but number two, I need my money. And you go ghost, and all of a sudden you got to go on vacation. What's that? What was that to you? Because I know you can't speak for her, but as a fan, where did that take you?
When people say abounding, I don't think she was put from what I got from the situation was she wanted the information of who number it was. It wasn't that, hey, I'll give you $2,000 to go off this girl.
But
but
It
see, to
wasn't
me,
that for me.
that's what that. It's not about offing the girl. To me, when you put money, that's putting money on someone's head. When you, I want.
hold on though, because listen why it could be considered a bounty. We know that they have showed up at Stormy's business. They showed up at Letitia's house. They have showed up at Black. So
Oh, I'm
you
sorry. I.
wide open when you're looking for somebody's information, and we know that you have a cult, a following that has done things like this. You get what I'm saying? So even if she just
Mhm.
has information, knowing the prior behavior and patterns, because let me say that again, they done showed up at Stormy's businesses, more than one location. They showed up at old locations on top of new. They showed up at these people's houses. They done showed up at these people's business. They just, matter of fact, the same lady that's crying victim out here just posted pictures of driving by Black and trying to claim that they was closed. So with her putting that bounty out for that information, who? Why wouldn't we think that it could go a step further and then actually try to bring harm to that lady? You know what I'm saying, Lady T?
Well, the same person that showed up at Stormy stuff showed up at male court cases. So it's no different. Everybody on the show had court cases and everything else. So what's the difference because this lady went to Stormy's warehouse and the difference of her going to male court case, putting the information out there what was going on with Mel and Martell divorce
Right.
in the child custody hearing. Yeah, I believe people try to make it a difference because it's male and it's male fan base. Let's be clear and understand how the millimeters came to be even a thing, because that girl was getting tormented and tore down on that show. At the end of the day, everybody was laughing in her face because she was drowning in her pain. And if you're my friend, my self-proclaimed friend that you say you are, and we was friends before this show, you wouldn't be sitting up here glorifying that my man is cheating on me and the girl is on the internet doing X, Y, and Z and all kind of stuff. So the millimeters came in because people started seeing how that girl was being treated on that show. Let's not act like the fan base got so big because Mel is so pretty and Mel is this and Mel is that. No, it was people seeing that that girl needed some backup, and people started windmilling for her in the comments, just like the T Squad windmill for her, just like the Kimmy fans windmill for her, and everybody else, at the end of the day. So
Right.
when
Okay.
people say, and even the Scots have came out and said, Mel wasn't the one that called and had almost had their business shut down. The church had their business shut down. So people need to stop running with that narrative saying it was the millimeters when it wasn't. They have already came out and said, and the church has came out and spoke about the Scots and the business and how they are disrespectful in the community and everything else. So it wasn't the millimeters. It was the
No,
church people in the community.
ma'am, they did not say it was not the millimeters. It was the church and the millimeters, ma'am. It was both. They never came out and said it wasn't
So
the
why
millimeters.
y'all don't speak on the church? Why y'all just say it was the millimeters? Why just speak on say the millimeters instead of saying the church is the one, and the church and the way that Marceau came back at the church was disgusting.
Lady T, this is what I mean. You're new to my channel. I spoke about all of this. When this stuff happened, I haven't spoken about all of it. That's why I implore you to go into my playlist, because I got everything that has to do with love and marriage unfilled is under one playlist. You can go back and watch my content, ma'am. I've talked about the church. I've dragged their raggedy asses too. Like, ma'am,
But why? Why drag them because they don't appreciate what the Scots are doing in the community?
you're new to my channel. This is what I'm going to say to you, ma'am. You're new to
Mhm.
my channel, and this is how I know you're new to my channel, because I have dragged the church. And at the end of the day, what you're claiming to have seen, I didn't see. I didn't see them people laughing and making fun of her.
Y'all
I
didn't. So you've
that
been watching the show since season one.
in
So you
season one.
didn't see Keisha
I
sit in her face and laugh about our area having the
don't
matching
And you saw
BMW
how Melody
and all of that
laughed at
stuff.
Letitia mama, grandmother dying and her
see that.
Yes,
cousin
I
dying.
did see that, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. But we have never seen Melody say, "Well, yeah, I laughed in your face," because we know editing can make it seem like anything. We know
Oh, so
editing
it's
can make it
editing
seem
when it's
like she was
Melody, but
sitting
it's
there.
the real life facts when it's everybody else. It's not editing when it's everybody else. It's
Hold
when
on,
it's
hold on.
Melody.
So if you're claiming editing now, right? So you can't say that
Playing editing, I said we know how editing can be.
that made
I
it.
didn't say it was
You're
editing. I
implying.
said,
You're
My,
implying then.
you get what I'm
well,
saying?
y'all sitting on this internet implying a lot of stuff.
Listen, I want you to have the same energy when you go to the other side. I want you to have the same energy when they talk about Letitia, when they talk about Marceau, when they talk about Destiny. I want you to have this need to get
They
up and
should be
speak on
talked about.
behalf
They on
of
the
them.
show, so everybody
Okay,
just
so if
supposed to
that's the
talk about
facts, then why
Mel.
you up here worried about what we saying
Wow.
about Melody? Why is this
It's
distressing
not.
you so
Wait a
badly?
minute, sweetheart, because what you're not gonna do is be disrespectful. Because I'm not being
What's
disrespectful to
disrespectful?
anybody.
What's
Your tone is
disrespectful? Girl, go ahead.
disrespectful.
Go ahead.
You
Nobody
know,
being
no, little
disrespectful
girl,
to
you
you.
go ahead, boo boo. You go
Nobody being
ahead, because I'm not
disrespectful to
being
you.
disrespectful to you, and I'm
Oh,
not
wait a
being. I
minute.
don't have a nasty
I got
tone.
a call.
I've
Where
been
did I
talking
come
with
back to?
respect as long as I've been talking.
Everybody in time now.
Sorry about that.
Everybody in time now. Everybody breathe.
Respect.
Breathe. Gather yourselves. Breathe.
Hold up, Buttercup. We're gonna do this, right?
Right.
Breathe.
We've asked for this. We asked to have healthy dialogue. What I don't want us to do is get away from having a healthy dialogue. Now, We're gonna have. I'm gonna have to put a timer up, okay? Because everybody gonna get 1 minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes at the most. Do not go over your 2 minutes, and we all are gonna remain respectful to each other. Cause I love that we're able to do this. Do y'all know we're in the butterfly shape right now? We're in the butterfly shape right now, literally, the way it's set up on this panel. Cause this is
It is.
butterfly corner. If anybody gonna do any disrespecting shit around here, it's gonna be me. Cause it's my motherfucking house. But we're not gonna do that. We're all gonna be respectful. Everybody's tone is gonna remain ladylike. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
We
Yes.
down to the corner. Everybody gonna get their point across. Everybody get 2 minutes. And do not try to overtalk. And please be respectful. Everybody. Everybody has a right to their opinion. We all know that we, at the end of the day, will not always come to be able to agree. But I want us to have a healthy way of disagreeing to agree or agree to disagree, whichever way we go. Okay, buttercups? Y'all official buttercups. Once you hit the link, y'all are now buttercups. And I need y'all to act like so.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
Okay? No, listen. Don't apologize. It's okay. But we're having this is a conversation that needs to happen, but it's a healthy conversation that needs to happen, okay? That's all I'm saying. Now, who was next before we had to go on timeout?
Can I say something real quick and I'm gonna disappear? I just
No,
want to say
yeah, because I believe that no, baby. I don't want to do that.
but I am because I
Because
got
I
this.
feel like you do have a right to your opinion, okay?
This is
And
wrong. This is
everybody's
Lady
gonna be respectful. We may not agree, ma'am. That's all I'm saying. We don't have to agree, but it doesn't mean that we have to be disrespectful. And I don't want you to go because I appreciate you having the gumption to come up here. So no, stay right here. Go ahead. Who's next? Two
Butterfly.
minutes. Two
Butterfly.
minutes.
That was me, Lady Rose. I just got to say this, and like I said, I'm gonna disappear. But we have to
All
remember
right, go ahead.
when they were sitting at the table, and Tisha told her about the matching BMW. Let's not forget that Mel had just told her that when your husband don't come home at 3 o'clock in the morning, you might ought to get you a babysitter, roll down to the bar, and go in there and see what Marshawn was doing. That was a response by Letitia when she said, she said, you're not ready for those receipts, hon. That's what Mel said to Tisha. And Tisha said back to her, you're not ready for the receipt of the matching BMW. But remember that the matching BMW picture came to Tisha from Mel. We're not gonna act like that we not uh, spilling you with your own tea because Mel put all this stuff out there. It just got spreaded by the rest of the crew. They talked about it. I can say spread it. They discussed it, just like we're discussing them. But that was a response to something that Mel had said to Letitia. There wasn't anybody making fun of them. I haven't seen not one time where people, oh, they was making fun of them. Let's be honest. The millimeters formed because of Wanda J. Blige. That's why they formed. They had one person, but they had to get a whole team to fight one person. And guess what? One day ain't going nowhere. I see y'all later. I got to go to work.
Thank you, Lady Ro. Appreciate you, baby. All right, Seabrook, hold on, cause we're gonna have order up here. Now there's another buttercup that was next, and then I think was it you making your headache or was you done?
No, I had gotten a call. I was asking. I didn't hear her response about she was trying to explain how she didn't believe that that was putting a bounty on someone's head. But when you say, "Hey, I will pay a certain amount of money for information on someone," like I don't know if people understand the severity of that. That is literally that's a dangerous game to play. That is putting money on someone's life. Like it's not as simple as, "Oh, I'll give you $20 to find this out." It's not like giving a little kid $20 to run in the store and go buy you a bag of Cheetos. No, that is putting money on someone's head. We can't minimize that because Melody is the one that did it. That's not how this works. People in the streets will go grab somebody up, throw them in the trunk of a car, and say, "Baby, I'll do you one better. Here she go. I brought her to you. Can I get extra money?" That's what this is. That's the severity of the situation. You don't get to minimize it because Mel is the one that did it. We don't get to backtrack and run away from it. And that's what people tend to do. When Melody makes a misstep, because we're all human and people make mistakes, but every time Mel makes a mistake, it gets overshadowed or people minimize it. And that's why when people ask, When people point out the things that Mel has done, that's why I love when we can have a conversation where you can ask, because it is amazing to me the Savion Glover tap dance steps that come out that people do to make Mel's bullshit okay. Like how if Stormy asks you to your face, you condone this woman showing up somewhere unwanted and unwelcome. She wasn't coming up there to buy nothing, and we all know that. Showing up somewhere she shouldn't have been, you can't say, "Oh, that was wrong." I ain't gotta say a motherfucking thing. Really? Once again, I say if you don't condemn the behavior, you condone it. Can you control everybody? No, you cannot. We all understand that. But if you don't condemn it, you condone it because people are doing things in your name. Let's be clear. You cannot absolve yourself of other people's behavior when they're doing it in the name of Melody the Christ. And people are profiting off of other people's pain, but the tap dancing that happens to make everything okay when it comes to Mel is insane. It is completely insane.
All
And I'm
right,
gonna
baby.
shut up.
Thank you. Let the minutes reflect that making your headache has spoke her piece. Now, who's next? Who's next to making your headache? Is this you, Lady T, or is this my other boo? Hold on. Just
I'm
saying.
still here.
Hello?
Okay. Okay. I think. Okay. So just saying. You go ahead, baby. Your turn. And then
Okay.
Lady T, I'm gonna let you have your turn, and then you see, bro. All right. Let's go. Go
Oh,
ahead.
it got so heated. I burned my forehead. um, I want people to try an experiment, especially Miss Lady T. I apologize for my tone because you are, I'm supposed to be respectful. So I was getting too emotional for a reason, no reason, right? But don't mind.
Thank you for apologizing. Thank you.
Um, I do want to say this. People need to try an experiment that when you are thinking of an instance where someone did something that you didn't like, or like, okay, if Melody's doing something and you can't seem to see the issue in it, imagine Letitia doing it or Destiny doing it, and pretend to not have any biasness and see what your initial reaction is. And that's the normal reaction without the blinders and the devotion of being the devoted millimeter, okay? The second thing I have to say is I don't understand how, I'm sorry, like my baby was acting up. Um how they seem to not see what's wrong in that. And I want to no, that's what I wanted to say was bounty. Bounty does not mean to harm someone. It means to find a person that is wanted. If you have a want for that person and information on that person can be found, you know, not alive or alive, but the object to do with the bounty is to find that person. So she did, in fact, put a bounty out on that person because she was having someone find out who she was and what was the intent behind the communication in the first place.
Thank you. Just saying. All right. Was it Lady Rowe? Hello, Lady Rowe. Can y'all hear me?
I can.
Okay.
I can hear you. I just put
Is
myself on mute.
she still up here? Did she get out? No, she's. I mean, Lady Rowe. That's why. I'm sorry, Lady T. Girl, I'm sorry, Lady T. That
It's it's fine.
y'all got your girl ButterFlii all over the place. I'm sorry, Lady T. Are you
Yes,
still there?
ma'am. Yes, I'm
Okay.
still here.
Apologize about that. Now, I'm gonna let you answer that, and then we're gonna let Sebra go. Go ahead, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you for apologizing. I accept your apology. And I apologize if I came off rude back to you. But my thing is with the whole bounty thing. Yes, we know bounty can be looked at in several different ways. But if she was out here putting a bounty on somebody's head, saying, "Hey, I got $20,000 to bring me this person to my house," that's different than saying, "Okay, that's putting a bounty on her head to bring her to me to have somebody find out or kill her." But if I'm saying I want information on who is this number that called my phone,
Say
let's
unalive.
let's
No, YouTube is funny, baby. Just say unalive when you want to say
yes,
certain words.
yes,
Yeah.
ma'am, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. But this person called this lady phone or her child's phone. So she had every right to get on with it. On nowadays, everything is social media. And who is this? Do y'all know this number? You know, she had every right to do that. Not let's not act like she was just out here looking for this person and she was gonna cause harm to the person and all this, that, and the third. That's not how it happened. At the end of the day, that person called her child's phone, being funny or whatever, and they sent messages about the show, about Mel, and they didn't know that the child had the phone again.
Yeah.
Let's
Hold on.
not act like this girl just out here just looking up people and she's malicious and she's hateful and she this and she that because of a TV show. This is this lady's real life at the end of the day that we all are sitting here discussing. She is no different than Letitia, Kimmy, Destiny, and nobody else, but she is the one that catches the most flack on this show because of everything that happened publicly and on the internet, on the show, off the internet. All of this stuff was discussed, and at the end of the day,
Lady.
that's her life,
Okay,
ma'am.
hold on 1 second, baby. Dark and lovely. I see you, baby. I don't know if you wanted your camera on. Okay, all right. Go ahead, lady. Go ahead, lady. I'm sorry. I just had somebody
Yeah,
back.
at the end of the day, I just feel like this is this lady's real life. Yes, everybody has been cheated on. Yes, Martell was wrong for cheating on her. So what? She stayed for 5 years and had another baby. At the end of the day, she ain't the first and she ain't gonna be the last. So why she get so much hate for it? Now, if these people was really her friends that was on this show, they wouldn't have been going around town discussing her business, and everybody was saying, "Well, Mel talked about it, so we got the right to talk about it." And now we're to this season and Mel is giving them that same energy and nobody likes that. Oh, she's the mean girl. She's bitter. She's not over Martell. She's this, she's that. Let that girl be great and let her go on with her life. If she don't want them still talking about her divorce that happened 5 years, let it go at the end of the day. And yes, she does stuff wrong. Yes, she's not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. So don't just I just don't understand all the backlash and the hate that the girl get
All right, baby. All
because
right.
her husband cheated
Two,
on her and she left.
2 minutes.
Is it my turn?
2 minutes. Yes, it's your turn, see, but 2 minutes, please, but
It
I want
will be.
the opportunity to talk.
Lady
Thank
T,
you.
you have a real innocent take on the world. Myself, I worked for the police department for almost 30 years. When you go on an internet, you are bound to get anybody. You can pick up anyone, whether it's a $20,000 bounty or trying to find information. There are ways to go about finding information. You don't go on the internet and offer people $2,000. You hire a private detective who is licensed. You do not invite people to be a group of your fans because that group, they like to pass, some people in that group like to pass boundaries. And at some point, you're interacting with strangers you don't know. They're going to cross your boundaries. So if you want to get down to brass tacks, there are 18 children on that show at any given time. These grown adults have between them 18 children that some of which grew up on this show. You cannot be out here on TikTok, Tasha K, and asking blogger magazines to talk about your cast members because you are inviting problems, whether it be on your side or the other side, because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. People that are willing to contact you in person do not understand boundaries. There are only two people in that cast that consistently go to Tasha K, blogger magazines, or content creators, and that is Melody Holt and Martell Holt. The other people are just reacting to the attacks. They only come on if Carlos King invites them. They are not out here putting out content about people's marriages. There are only two people doing that. And my contention is this: while everyone's talking about Melody, nobody's talking about how she's going to bloggers and content creators, but she accused Kiki Jabbar of the exact same thing that she is doing. There are 18 children involved. 18. I don't give a doggone about these adults, but I promise you, if Melody and Martell stayed off these bloggers magazines, Tasha K and TikTok, none of this shit would be going on. I am sorry.
All right, Sebra. Thank you, baby. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Thank you, Sebra. We love you. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate you. All right. One dark and lovely. Hi, beautiful. Salutations.
Hey, how you doing, love? How's everybody? I just wanted to speak to the point of regarding this thing with Melvin, his telephone. First of all, me also coming from law enforcement, I gave years, many years, and retired from the police department. Can y'all hear me?
The sound is kind of, yeah, it's kind of like you like underwater. Uh-oh. Did we lose her? All right, come back. Come back, one dark and lovely. We lost you. Hey, top of the morning, Buttercups just coming in. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is another great morning table talk, and this is why you gotta be here in real time, okay? This is another great one. I want to thank all my panelists, everybody who came up here today. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me drop the link so one dark and lovely can come back up here. But I just want to tell y'all that I really appreciate y'all coming up here and willing to have this conversation. And this is what we've been wanting to do. Well, I'm gonna speak for myself, okay? My Buttercups, y'all already know the origin of my platform. I always told y'all. So once again, I appreciate people that have a difference of opinion. You'll never hear me say get the hell out of here. Like I said, as long as you're respectful, you can voice your opinion. Lady T, and I appreciate you coming up here and voicing your opinion. Like I said, we might not even come to a resolve. As long as we can respectfully disagree and still walk away learning something, we may not be able to take everything away, but let's try to be open-minded and try to learn something, because we're right now in a blessing and a lesson. Because what Ariana and Martell thought they was doing backfired. What we're doing this morning right now, because they stole my birthday thunder. I'm still pissed about that. Yeah. I'm going to keep talking crap about that. Going to steal my whole birthday thunder. Girl, you damn right I'm going to keep ragging and dragging and tagging that. But anywho, this is what I'm talking about. When we can come together and have conversation and dialect. And there's nothing wrong with that. And we don't have to do it in a disrespectful manner. Ooh, dang. Okay. Hold on, Buttercups. I'm bringing y'all up. Remember, 2 minutes. Everybody get 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Is this better?
Yep, it's better. It's better. I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay.
It's one doctor.
All right.
Hold on, one doctor.
Okay.
Doctor Love, Queen Script, and then it's hold on. We got a surprise. We got Sun Ray in the building. Okay, so we're gonna let Sunny Ray, which y'all, Sunny Ray, I want you to be the last one to go because I want you hit that like button, Buttercups, because it just got real good this morning. Go ahead, one doctor Lovely. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Buttercups.
Okay, just to kind of advise regarding this incident with this young lady that called that telephone. First of all, Mel should have, and I'm coming from law enforcement because had I had to handle that incident, this is exactly what I would have advised Mel, which she was wrong to do. If you get a phone call that comes into your phone that you're not familiar with and you feel this person is harassing you, you're supposed to call and make a simple police report. That's what Mel should have done. But instead of Mel doing that, Mel put this woman's information out. And she also called for people to locate this woman. She went against the law because you don't know who you're speaking with on this internet, out there in the public. You got people with mental issues, just like Saber had advised, that people overstep boundaries all the time. We have seen it all the many years that I've worked in law enforcement. I've seen it happen where people have been unalived because of stuff like that. All she had to do was make a simple police report and let the police do their work. That's what the taxes are paid for to let the police do their job, to find out, investigate, and find out who this person is and why they're calling that telephone. But for her to put out there and then to put a dollar sign with it, the amount for someone to locate this woman, yeah, she definitely put a bounty on that woman's head. And thank God this woman didn't come up unalive, because Mel would have been in a lot of trouble. But also this woman should have made a police report against Mel for doing that. She really was in her rights to file a police report and file charges against Mel for doing that to her.
You one
Yep.
dark and I appreciate you. And one dark and lovely. If y'all don't know, she has had 20 something years. Her and Sebra are ex law enforcement. All right, Buttercups. Now these are not women that just pulling things out there behind. These are women that know the law. They studied the law. They know
Absolutely.
the law. So like I said, everybody you can take everything with a grain of salt. Okay. Thank you so much, one dark and lovely. Hi,
You
Queen.
all are welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hello, Queen Trip. How you doing, beautiful? Welcome to the club.
Hey, your butterfly birthday because they not stepped on your day. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. It's okay. You're so pretty.
thank
Don't
you. They sure did.
yeah, but it's okay. You
Okay,
look good.
baby, I'm gonna let you blow. Go ahead and blow.
And
2
talking
minutes.
lovely.
I dropped the link. If anybody else want to come up, y'all, let's talk this morning, okay, Buttercups? Let's
Yeah,
talk.
I just have a question for Lady T because I think she's very brave for coming up here. I guess because I'm not a Malameter, I'm not a big fan of Mel. I have been. I want to understand one thing. Do you guys admit that Mel does not take accountability for her actions? Does she take accountability in your opinion?
In my opinion, she does take accountability.
Okay, name an instance.
She took accountability this Saturday when Kimmy felt some kind of way, and she told her, "Well, I respect your opinion, and you won't hear that you don't hear me saying anything else about your husband and his red lipstick." That's her taking accountability, saying, "Hey, I recognize your feelings. You was hurt by what I said. Okay, cool,
Okay,
and keep it moving."
okay, so you call that taking accountability, not her acknowledging that she broke a promise that she recently made to her and going through, actually speaking with Kimmy, just dismissing her and saying, I'm not going to speak about this with you. So you say just by her having that one blanket statement, which is very rehearsed and very good, it's a good statement, that is considered taking accountability. That see, that's the is that and that's what you're saying to me. I just want to be clear. That
Okay,
statement she was
2 minutes, ladies. Let's keep it to 2 minutes. All right,
okay.
now.
I
Go
want her to
ahead.
finish.
Go ahead and answer that, lady. T.
Yes, I think that's her taking accountability and saying, "Hey, your little feelings were hurt. Okay, you
And
mad because I said what I said. Okay, so let's
and that,
move on."
and that's the problem. Mel's level is so low as far as what she is responsible for, as far as
But
her
can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
actions will not. It's like a spoiled child. Until you see that child is spoiled, that child cannot change, and that's what she's at. And go ahead, you can ask me a question. I'm done too after this.
So has the cast taken accountability for basically laughing in her face about the things that Martell was doing to her and saying that the lady was lying, and then one of the cast members come on Messing Monday and blatantly tell the world what Mel been saying was true, all because now this person is after them.
Okay, so we're going to say one thing at a time. We're just going to talk about Mel and Martell messy divorce. Number one, they weren't laughing behind her face. Everybody has a minute. They say their little catty things. Everybody does it. It is the production. She made her divorce her storyline. Now, if the Scots decided not to do that, so be it. She wants to push that storyline. That was Mel's choice. That's her perception because her ego is so big, no one can comment on her, even when it's the reality that's occurring in her face. They are not teasing her. This is her life. She didn't like people were talking about her effed up life. Okay, that's it. It's her ego. So no, they would not making fun of her. Mel's a grown woman, but she's manipulative and she's sneaky, and her ego is being fed like a spoiled child who keeps feeding a fat kid ice cream because they keep whining when they can't have it. And that's why that woman cannot change. And I'm going to step down because I can't do it.
Can I respond and then I'm gonna drop down? If
Sure.
everybody's saying that this is male life and they responding to it, okay, everything that they've been saying about the Scots, that's their life and people are responding to it. So what make them so different? Why are they the victims? Oh, everybody coming out to teach your marriage. Everybody saying this about Maurice. Oh, people saying Kimmy is
What
a snake. So this is what people are seeing on the internet. This is what people are seeing on TV, just
They,
like we seen what Mel went
they
through
look at
with her marriage on TV. So what makes them so different than Mel? When people speak
they
on the Scots, it's
that's
all hell then broke loose.
all
But
people that
if somebody speaks on Mel, if we say something about the Scots,
but
oh, people are bitter, people are
no,
this, people are
no,
that, they
no,
deplorable, and all this other
no,
stuff. But when somebody speak on
but
Mel, it's all hurrah, yeah, y'all
they
calling her out. She's the mean girl. She's this. She's that. I don't understand it, but I digress. I enjoyed talking to you ladies, and
Thank
I'm gonna drop.
you. Make sure you subscribe. Are you
Oh yes,
subscribed?
ma'am. I definitely will. I definitely will.
We do
about
a
Mel.
vision board. Okay. I don't know if you ever did a vision board before, but we're doing that coming into this new year. And I would love
Okay.
that's all right. So get your I don't think you can go to your local library, I guess, to get magazines or whatever. But thank you. Thank you so much for coming up here. And thank you for sharing your opinion and your thought. And you're always welcome over here down to Butterfly's Corner, okay? Shut up.
Okay. Thank you.
Be nice. Okay. Thank you, baby. Make sure y'all subscribe, all right? Listen, them likes better be liking because this is a nice, beautiful morning table talks, all right? Queen Script. Thank you, baby.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
yep. Now, before I let you cook, co-host, I'm glad you're up here. Buttercup. Sunny Ray, you there, baby?
I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, A, for being here. And welcome to Butterfly's Cooking.
Thank
Buttercups?
you for having me.
Yes. You finally speak for yourself. So get them likes up. Buttercups, what them likes looking like? Let's go. Y'all know this is why you gotta be here for more table talks. What them likes looking like? Mars, what them likes looking like? Let me see what them likes looking like, Jerry, and I'm gonna let you cook, baby. Thank you once again for being here. Buttercups, we have the young lady that the bounty was put on, and we're gonna allow her to share her story, and we're gonna be respectful. No disrespect of this young lady will be tolerated. If she want, I will take a couple of questions in the chat if she wants to answer them. But also, please allow her to share her experience because this is a young lady that this happened to. Okay, Buttercups? Coles, don't go nowhere. Welcome, Sunny Ray. And thank you for joining us. And
Thank you
happy,
for letting me talk.
yeah.
So, first thing, when I text this phone, she never asked me who I was. When she called my phone several times back from this kid phone, she never asked who I was. When I discovered I had the wrong number, I said clearly I have the wrong number. She texted me back and said, "You got the right number." So she wasn't concerned about her kid. She never called and said anything. I don't know what part of that is y'all missing. She never said nothing. I don't have whatever I say once, I can say it twice. I'm that kind of person. And the next day, when I discovered what was going on, it wasn't until I kept getting private calls that same night. It wasn't until the next morning when that student called and she asked to speak to Arion. That's when I started putting two and two together to figure out what was going on. And I waited,
Hold on,
giving Melody Cherie a chance to call me back before I said something.
hold on, Sunny Ray. Hold on, because you said a very important, something that's very important. I want us to understand this now. So after your number was exposed, how can you tell us how many times your phone was interrupted that night?
Well, somebody called back. Well, you see the call log that I posted. Later that night, I got about four private calls. I answered every private call because I felt like it was somebody calling back from that number. And I didn't know who it was, but I ain't ducking and dodging nobody. So if you call my phone, I'm going to pick it up because it's my phone. She never said nothing. But what she did was recorded me and ran to the internet to get her code to figure out who I am when she didn't try to find out who I am. She never said nothing. She never asked me who I was. And little do the people know, 2 weeks later, she called me back and still didn't say nothing.
She continued to call you after, so the next morning you found out that all this happened.
The next morning, when I found out what was really going on, I said, "I'm gonna wait. Maybe she gonna call back because she claims she this type of person. She stand on business. If it was a problem, then why you never did call back and say nothing? You kept running to the internet talking about it, but you never said nothing. So, did you really want to know who I was, or was you just happy to have their phone, to have something to go to the internet with? Because that's what it seemed like to me. Because
Right.
if
So
I want to know who somebody is, I'm gonna ask you, who are you?
how, how do you feel about her putting money out to find information about you? And like, and how the been like with your when I say like with your number being exposed like that, did you then continue to receive a lot of prank calls
That,
and calls and nasty texts and nasty things? And, you know what I mean? How has your life been affected? Because you like you basically lost.
during this time, a couple things happened. Somebody called my phone pretending to be a sheriff from the sheriff county office, saying that I was being held in contempt for some strange reason. And when I asked them for the address to rectify the issue, because what they were saying that I was being held in contempt for is impossible. I'm gonna tell you, they said that I was being held in contempt because I failed to appear for jury duty or something like that. First of all, I ain't registered to vote, so how am I being held in contempt? And that's when I asked them for the address to rectify the issue, and they hung up. A couple days after that, somebody came. I moved in April to a new address. I don't know how they found this address, but somebody came to my house, fake DoorDash with something. I don't eat McDonald's, and that's what they had. And the crazy part about it is, if I had discovered what this person was here for, they would have left. They wouldn't have left the way they came. So be careful coming to people's house, because I'm like that in real life.
Oh, so they did show up to your house.
Yes, they did.
Wow. And so, can I ask you this? Did you file a police report, or have you thought about filing a police report? If you haven't,
I did.
okay, you did file a police report.
I did.
You absolutely have to. Do now. You don't have to answer. I don't want to know their age or
Good,
name or not.
good for you, Jerry.
Yeah. Do you have minor children?
No, my kids, they adults.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you, Jerry, for sharing your story. Co-host. This is my co-host, Unpopular Opinion. I don't know if you're familiar with her. Her channel is
I
She
called.
know
am.
me.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Well, co-host, do you want to chime in, and do you have any questions? Thank you so much for being willing to come up here and share your story. And I'm so sorry that all of this happened to you. And this is what we mean when we say this is dangerous. So when you can't say she didn't put a bounty on his head. This lady just told y'all somebody showed up at her house. But go ahead, co-host.
Hello, can you
Co-host?
hear me?
Oh, now we can. Yep.
Can, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
hear you.
all
You're
right.
a little low. So I don't know if you can get closer, but we can hear you. You're just a little low.
Oh, her. Don't worry about it. But can you hear me? I can't
Yeah,
hear nothing.
I can hear you. We can hear you, babe. Let me drop the link again. Jerry drop. I don't know if you want to come back up. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah.
Good
No,
morning.
I don't have any questions. I don't have. Good morning. Yeah, I don't have no questions for Jerry. Because I told y'all I'm working on documenting that situation. So, but what I did want to talk about or respond to was the lady who was up there talking about people laughing at Melly and all these different things. I'm just tuning in, so I don't know if y'all finally got a chance to ask those women the question that we've all wanted them to answer, that no millimeter has ever been able to answer for us, which was, when did the cast bully Melody and when did they laugh? Like, we have been asking them to give us episodes and seasons of that, and no one is ever able to provide that. So I'm still hoping and wishing that
Anyway, go
someone
on.
can have what? I'm still hoping and wishing that we can have a good faith conversation about that, because I would be interested in such a conversation. But I'm not interested in a conversation of folks wanting you to give an opinion about something that's not even that didn't even happen. What do you feel about when this happened? It's like, well, we need to level set because that didn't even happen. You know what I'm saying? So it, to me, it would be interesting to hear those people actually give give us some specifics of when that happened, and then they're never able to do that.
No, and Lady T was asked, and she was not able to do that. I
Okay,
mean,
because
people get
as far as
reciprocal
I know,
things that we always do. You know what I mean? So yeah.
so, and as far as we know, everybody on that show, including Martell, thought that they were coming to that show to talk about love and real estate and business. Melody put her own business out in the streets. Melody changed the direction of that show to be about her and Martell's dissolving marriage. If you make that the focus of a show on with an ensemble cast, why on earth would nobody else discuss it? That does not make any sense. If it were just her show and it was just about her, that still doesn't make sense, because you still brought your infidelity situation to a universal platform on a television show. Why would you not want anybody to talk about it if you bring it on a TV show? That doesn't make for even a successful TV show if you create a show that don't nobody want to talk about. That doesn't make any sense. So I just wanted to remind folks of that, and y'all in the chat already know that, but we like to start at the end and start in the middle and then throw our bullshit in it and mix it up. But we need to start these conversations at the beginning. Thanks, co-host.
Welcome, baby. Shalonda said, Kimmy calling Martell a nice guy to his ex-wife who he was taunting with his side chick is one example.
That's
Kimmy
not an example. That's
bougie
not
and
an example. Let's
okay,
please.
next one. Yeah, that's not an example. That's why I laughed before I said it. She also
That's
said,
not an example.
Tim, Keisha and Timmy, Tisha and Kimmy calling her bougie and post queen is another example.
That's also not an example. So let's be real. That's so. First of all, and y'all know, I've pulled the actual scenes to dispute both of these things. So y'all, if anybody follows my channel, you've already seen that. First of all, saying that he is a nice guy, someone can have a conversation and give an opinion about their personal experience of someone. That does not mean that they laughed in your face. If you've known somebody for 12 years and you've known them to do nothing but fight back and forth and to do bad stuff to each other, at some point as friends, y'all take a step back and y'all have opinions about both folks individually. That does not uh, give any proof that anybody laughed at her. Like, this stuff is just so. If she calls her a post queen, Letitia called Melody a post queen because Melody was posting about Marceau not wearing his ring. So you forget that part. What was she responding to as far as the post queen? It was about Melody posting about Marceau not wearing a wedding ring. Them telling her that she a little bit bougie. How is that different from Melody getting up there season one saying that Tisha need to get out of the closet, and all the comments that she was making about her being a working mom, a work from home mom? It's called reality TV. There's a such thing as light shade. Y'all act like y'all ain't never seen a reality TV show before. This is so odd.
That's what I'm saying. It's okay for Melanie to throw light shade. Like she didn't
They
see.
all threw light shade. They had the lightest of shade on season one. They had the lightest of shade from the very first 5 minutes. Mel and Martell were throwing hella shade at the rest of the folks.
They absolutely was, but we gonna forget any of that. We gonna act like that never happened. They
And
just
here's the thing, and nobody came back retaliating against none of that because it's like, oh, okay, touche. This is reality TV. We gonna toss some stuff back and forth. But when did it go dark? It went dark when they started getting into all this in the closet, pull you cheating and all that type of shit. And once again, that was the Holtz who did that. And let's also not forget that when Letitia finally, and I've documented this in Gaslights and Clapbacks, I got part one and part two. If you don't believe me, the evidence is in there. Letitia tolerated Melody dropping innuendo and gaslighting her about Marcel cheating for several seasons before Tisha said to her face, the stuff about your husband is clear. That's been documented and it's proof. You give me some proof. You don't have no proof? Well, I got the proof of that BMW he bought that girl. That's called a clapback and a retaliation. That was warranted. And Melody told Tisha that tea. She didn't make it up or put it on YouTube. But why are we even doing this? We already know that them folks ain't trying to know what really happened.
yeah, that's a very big difference though. There you go, and there go the facts, and that's what we have to. Nobody wants to ever talk about that. No, who
We
switched the
also
stuff?
don't we also
What?
don't talk about how Melody was the first one to call Kimmy a side chick on that show. We don't
Right.
talk about that. At Melody's baby appointment, her ultrasound appointment, her and Martell was sitting there talking about how Kimmy was the original was a side chick.
Shoot, right. Listen, shout out to my bougie buttercup. Y'all know we got a bougie buttercup. My beautiful BK Lakeisha. Shoot, I don't know what's wrong with being called bougie. Is that a thing?
Nothing, nothing is wrong with being called bougie. I would rather be called bougie than somebody go out put all over town that my husband cheating on me. And one ain't even that ain't even an appropriate response. If somebody called me bougie and then my response is to go and tell folks that my husband that they husband cheating on them, I think that's a little much.
A bit much. Man, you know how quick I would have owned that and claimed that? Shit.
I've been called bougie my whole life. That is not who cares?
That's what I'm talking about. And it don't make no sense, okay? Listen, CYT, I would have took that, owned that, and ran with it. Listen, I would have made me some. She like to make t-shirts. I would have made me a t-shirt off of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like
But
acting
and
loving
can ButterFlii. But can we
me.
also talk?
Go ahead, baby.
Can we go back? Whoever that person is that's giving these instances of whatever the evidence. Can we go back to the fact that all those ladies hugged that out at the end of that scene? Can we go back to the fact that when that conversation was over, they all had a resolve and hugged and went home? So I don't know why after 10 years you still so upset about them calling Melody bougie. And you think even when you ask Melody what her problem is with these folks, she ain't say that that's what it was. Got video documentation of her answering that question too.
Yeah. And see, this is what I love about you, Carlos. And I yesterday was my birthday. I was already pissed
I know,
about
I know.
taking my thrill. So yesterday I said, I'm not up on this internet. It is my actual birthday, so I stayed away and let everybody else eat. Okay? Because I'm like, it's my actual birthday. I'll be damned if I'm talking about these people on my birthday. You got me all the way fucked up. I'll see y'all Monday morning. And here we are. Okay? Thank you, Sunny Ray, for coming up. Thank you, panelists. You got to be here for morning table. This was another great morning table talk. Insults are damaging in friendships. So you did not, Shalonda. So you didn't hear none of the insults that Melanie thrown season one.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't because Melody is Jesus to some of these people, right? So it doesn't matter. You can't it's called blasphemy. It doesn't matter what Melody did that may have warranted a response because she's supposed to be special. She's not on the same playing field as everybody else. So we can't she is the rules don't apply to her. So if Melody does something, everybody's supposed to just bend over. They supposed to just hand her the Vaseline, right? That's the rule. But if they actually clap back or say something or any of that, then they gonna take that to the grave. That's what they say them Scorpios and them narcissist type of people do. They take them things to the grave. It don't matter what they did, they don't see it, it doesn't matter. They only gonna think about what you did to them. That's it. So it ain't even no sense in going back and forth with some of this stuff because it does not even make logical sense.
It don't. And why you keep saying we changing the subject when we answering it? Girl, come on now. Come on, Shalonda. Come on. Girl, how are we changing the subject? I am highlighting your comments and everything, girl. Don't do that.
I can't see it because it's written in
I,
cursive for some
I,
reason on my screen.
I,
But
Shalonda, would you like to hit the link? Let me drop the
no,
link. Anybody?
I ain't got the strength to be going back and forth. We will have to level set. For me to have a debate with folks, we got to level set on the actual objective facts. And if we can't agree on the objective facts, then there's no sense in having a conversation about it. Because if we can't objectively agree that Melody brought her own business to TV for entertainment purposes and shares a job and a show with an ensemble cast whose job it is to have opinions and interact with and engage with the storylines on said. If we can't even agree that that's the setup, it ain't no sense to have no conversation about it.
Yeah, because we can't. All right, Shalonda. My co-host said she ain't stunting you, baby. Not today. She said not
Now
today.
I
That's
would some I would
my whole point. Yeah, she ain't stunting you, baby. Yeah, it's
I
all.
live I live for an opportunity like that though. To have like our count, like whoever the counters, like whoever you or I would be on the side of. But see, that I don't even really take sides like that though. Like I really just call it how I see it. Like I ain't really anti Melody. I just don't like the shit that she does. That's
Right.
it.
That's it. I've always said that. I've always said it's the things that she has done, y'all. And I'm sorry, I can't negate it. I don't care what Martell do. We're gonna call Martell out for what he do, but we're not going to negate what she did. And the reason
Yeah,
why I feel
I got whole sessions where I call Martell out as well. I mean,
right,
there's an opportunity for all folks to be called out, but this blanket thing of like somebody
right,
is perfect. Nah, I'm not doing that with y'all.
no. And we never did that over here. 'Cause, like I said, my brother comes that be here know that I can call all type of people out.
Cause I sat there and watched her gaslight Letitia for seasons. Letitia only go in on Melody like once every 90 episodes. Let's be clear.
But she baby.
And when she do, it's a whole problem. Y'all talk about it for 10 years. Like, you called her bougie. Tisha said that 8 years ago. Y'all still mad about it. Tisha say something every 90 episodes and y'all hold on to it for years.
And hold on to it like a dog with a bone, baby. Okay, baby. Mm-mm-mm. Can't even bring up nothing recent. She did back in the bag for that one.
I don't even think any of that is a big deal. Like,
She couldn't even bring
because
up nothing.
if we mad about folks laughing, why Shalonda ain't mad about when Melody laughed in Tisha's face about her grandma dying? I thought
Right,
that was a bit tough. Got that on camera. We got memes of that.
girl.
You didn't call me when my grandmother passed. Laugh.
Laugh.
I mean, if I would have put that on the scale of like which one was offensive, somebody calling me bougie or somebody laughing in my face when my grandma and my auntie died, yeah.
Yep, that part. See, that's the stuff they don't want to talk about, though. Co-host. That's the stuff they don't want to talk about. They don't like that stuff.
And that was the conversation that was taking place when Tisha hopped up and said that BMW conversation. So y'all got to put stuff in context. You got to put stuff in the proper context. Because if somebody laughed about my granny dying, we would have been fisticuffs up in that dang on cafe. But Tisha bougie, so good for her.
Shalonda, now you know, God don't well, this channel ain't like the others because they would have been cussed you out and blocked you and sent you on your way and called you all type of derogatory names, girl. I've been letting you cook. My mods have been letting you cook all up in the chat with your opinion. Don't, Shalonda, don't do that now, girl. Don't even come over here and play on my top because you know, God darn well, we ain't just like the other channels. Y'all get on my nerves with that nonsense. No, the hell we not. Okay? And if you really felt like that, you wouldn't even jump down in the chat and been rocking, period. So don't do that, okay? Make sure you hit that like button, Shalonda. Shit like that over 10. No, we ain't, girl. Cut it out. The rhetoric is okay. The rhetoric is one-sided. All right, Shalonda. I mean, we literally are. Did I drop the link? Oh, yep, I did. Okay. Turn your camera off, cause you turned your camera off. All right, you good.
All right, thank you. Hey, can I ButterFlii real quick talk about what she's saying that is one sided in the
Yeah,
same
hold on.
thread?
Let me, yep, go ahead, babe.
Thank you. So here's the difference between this platform and others, though, is that it actually isn't one sided. What you're feeling as being one sided is that we're rejecting your and I don't want to be disrespectful, but we reject lazy arguments. So like the Opinionation Butterflies Corner, we reject lazy arguments. We have something that we call Sally, Dick, and Jane reasoning, and that's like the reasoning from them, like, you know, sight word reader books. We reject that kind of stuff. Like, we want actual episode seasons. We don't just debate our opinions. We all actually have very different opinions. We argue back and forth about Martell all the time, but we all agree on the objective truths about what has happened. Now, how we feel about the different things that have happened is varied, but we don't disagree about whether or not the sky is blue or the sun is hot. And that's kind of like what happens in a lot of these other places. Y'all want to debate whether or not the sun is hot. Over here, we all agree that the sun is hot, but we may have different opinions about how much SPF sunscreen you need. It's not actually one-sided, but we just not gonna go back and forth with you about stuff that's objectively false.
Well, there you have it, Shalonda. I'm gonna tell you, babe. Thank you for joining the Butterfly Corner. We appreciate it.
Yeah, me and ButterFlii cussed me out
Yeah,
2 days
this is
ago.
the first time here, Shalonda. Hold up, Shalonda. Now you want to sound boring? Or you saying co-host is boring? Because this ain't your first time here. What's boring, Shalonda?
It's gonna be boring because it's not a lot of salacious going back and forth about stories and things that didn't happen. Like, when you got to deal with truth and in reality, you know, reality actually is stranger than fiction most times. But if I mean, shit, I don't know.
You know? Listen. Okay.
Buttercups, y'all think I'm boring?
I ain't called a lot of things, but I ain't never been called boring. That's what look, Shalonda, you got the girl's tongue. I'm like, boring. I don't even know what to say about that, girl. I don't even know. Girl, I've been called a lot of things, but boring, that's the first time. Woo, baby.
You know,
Shalonda,
making sense be boring because you can't just say whatever and get away with it. You know, you got to think. Think and be boring for folks. They don't be wanting to think about nothing. Shit.
yeah. It's okay, Shalonda, boo. It's okay, girl.
But this was fun, sorta. I mean, for the chat.
Fine.
Good job,
Another
ButterFlii.
great table talks. This was absolutely beautiful and fun. And this is why I say my platform is open. This butterfly's point, okay?
ButterFlii. It would be wonderful to have like, um, I guess you can only call them like meters. But it can't really be meters though, because they gotta, like, if we could agree on like some baseline things and then have
Right.
a conversation from there, it could be really, really interesting.
All right. So y'all hear that, push baby? Oh, no, baby. Um, that would be great. So, push baby. But I know some of y'all in there. Did y'all just hear what my co-host say? Let's do that. Okay? Let
If
our
we
boy
can agree that the sun is hot and
right, okay?
fat meat is greasy.
Listen. Just real like let me see what you say, Sonny, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, right. That part.
What she say?
She said we would kiss his ass, maybe then we'd be lit.
Oh
That
yeah.
yeah, that's I think that's what it's given.
She said that's sticking on topic. We already, but see, all you have to do is say what you said didn't happen, and then that topic is over. So when you say, "What about when they said she was bougie?" and we say, "Yeah, but then this is what happened at the end of that." That's done. It's nothing else to talk about. It's not like this, like you giving deep, like evidence. It's just like, girl, you got to change the topic to have a topic.
Girl, you mean you gotta have a topic to change it?
You got to.
Have a topic to change it, girl. Look, she got you talking backwards. This is what they do. They try to come on. Look, you got darn it, you got darn meter. You rubbed off on my co-host. Okay, she over here talking ass
Right.
like y'all ass be doing. Okay,
She got me talking backwards.
got to have
Anyway,
a topic to change it. Okay, don't play with my co-host. She all right. You okay, co-host? Shoot,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
we need
yeah.
to, spray over here. Where's she at? We need a bar. Do we is we selling that spray? Shoot.
Happy birthday, though, boo.
You. Cause them mama said, no, they stole my little birthday thunder, baby. I'm sitting up here like, you know what? I started not to even come live, but I'm glad I did. Thank you,
No, I'm
Buttercup.
glad you did. You still did it. You have that's what you plan to do, so you did that.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much to everybody that showed up. Thank you to everybody that birthday shout outs and that sent me birthday love offerings. I really appreciate each and every last one
Ooh,
of you.
I check your. I'm gonna hit you up later on that one.
Okay. Yeah. You know. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Buttercup. 'Cause guess what? I said, you know what? Because I didn't even go nowhere yesterday. I just wasn't getting on this internet playing with y'all on my goddamn birthday. Was not, but I enjoyed it. I really did, Buttercup. And it's one of the significant birthdays where you get the hall and DJ and you know what I'm saying? Go all out. But I didn't do that this year. But I really appreciated spending my birthday with y'all and y'all met my one of my closest friends. We like sisters. Um so I really did have a great time. I got 2 cakes and I got presents, Buttercups. Shoot, I don't
Ooh,
know. Cards because my grandfather, so like he sent me a card every year, and I've always missed that. I definitely missed that since he's been gone. So shout out to my Buttercups. Y'all showed up and showed out. I'll tell you that. Even though I feel like my thunder was rained on, that's okay. That's okay.
hmm.
Still showed up and showed out. And trust me, it's greatly, greatly appreciated. I really appreciate it. Now, co-host.
Yes, mama.
I know that you got upset the other day.
What?
I know you got upset the other day, but I need you to still be dropping that documentary part too.
When I got upset about saying I was done with these knuckles on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to ride this out at least until after the reunion, and then you go ahead on about your business because you already know no matter what you do, how you do it, we gonna keep it. Okay, we opinionation pop stars out here all day the long way, but we still gonna need you to go ahead with the documentary. Okay, that can be your exit. Okay.
My exit. Y'all, you know when you watch the movies about about like pandemics and epidemics and stuff, and they come out and they little suit get uh punctured and they gotta go through one of them little sanitizing spray stations. Like that's how I be feeling. I gotta
Yeah.
I gotta
Okay.
go into one of them ET oxygen chambers to
Listen.
recuperate after this stuff.
Yes, you do, baby. And listen, E.T. was my movie too. Matter of fact, Buttercups, I got that one. E.T. movie, Christopher birthday, but I got that. That's what I'm about to find the me with ET with the wig on, the blonde wig and the pink dress. Y'all, we
Yeah.
about to have yeah. But nah, they stole my thunder. But I want to thank you for all the panelists, Lady T. Thank you for coming up, Sunray. Thank you for coming up and sharing your story. And I'm glad that you're taking the steps to protect you and your family. Because at the end of the day, we cannot get distracted. We're not going to negate. And Melanie and Martell are they're a liability. And that's just the reality. They are a liability. Y'all
I'm
try to
so
twist.
happy that she actually did file a police report.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Because like I said, we want to sit there and act like this. That's not what that was. Like I said, oh, you can say it was for getting information, but as you can see, people showed up at her house and playing, trying to scam her on the phone and all type of crazy stuff. And you still calling. You're still calling. So no, we're not gonna
Well,
act
that
like
it don't matter because ButterFlii, but you got to remember, like, they called that lady bougie. And didn't nobody take up for her when y'all were calling her bougie. So why should we care that people coming to this lady's house and calling her phone?
girl, we don't shut up. Girl, I'm living thinking you about to say, girl, you don't shut up. No, not okay. This is not okay, girl. That is
It
not
wasn't
okay.
okay when they was laughing at Mel.
I can't with you, co-host.
You see how crazy that sound when you actually like say it like all together?
All together, girl. And out loud. They actually be saying, yo, I wish I could find that post where then one of them actually, like, literally, in not so many words, really called this girl God. I need to
Yeah,
find it
it's tough.
to the
It's
page.
all very tough.
It is.
Okay, so I'm gonna cuss you out since you've been legit cussing me out lately, and I'm not mad at it because I know that you ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight when it comes to me. So I take it as love. Um,
I'm saying, what, bitch?
you ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight.
I,
Uh,
I am my co-host. Mm-mm. That's a
what
yeah.
what Jay Z say? You know the type, loud as a motorbike, but wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight.
Oh,
I'm talking about me. Don't y'all get it twisted. She ain't gonna do nothing to me. She might do something to y'all, but she ain't gonna do to me.
somebody, this is why I took the opportunity to go ahead and cuss her out. You see how she throw me under the bus, right? Y'all
That whole thing fit. The people mad at you because they say you ain't reviewed Love and Rocket City yet. They trying to find out yesterday where the reviews at. I'm just saying. I told them that you had to catch up.
didn't I apologize for that? Wait a minute. When was our last morning table talk? Didn't I tell y'all I'm coming?
Yo, they
Queen
brought it up again last night on my live.
Script, can you write that down on my agenda book, please? Thank you, Queen Script. Shout out to all. Thank you all for so much for being here. Write that down on my agenda book, okay, Queen Script? Shout out to Queen Script. She's our resident, what you want to call it, minute keeper, and she's gonna help you girls stay on track and keep things in order. So I told y'all to go watch Rocket City and run up the numbers, and I told y'all we're gonna come back and we're gonna review it. So the only you're trying to hold up, co-host, because me and you supposed to have a plan for how we supposed to do.
Wait, that's true. You're right. Okay, all right. Shh.
Ooh, okay now, okay now, right?
Wait, is Shalonda still down there, Sharonda? Because
Sharon,
in my live yesterday, my past two lives, folks was fussing back and forth. We definitely don't be agreeing all the time. That's so not true. I don't even think it would be fun if folks agreed.
you know
Cause
what? We agree. Because in the beginning, when you did your when we all our dumb asses believed them damn slow me's when they said the show wasn't coming back and all that bullshit, and we did our own little cast mashup.
oh yeah, folks was falling out behind that Dreamcast. That's my
Oh,
second highest rate viewed video.
deal with. No, we can't take Martell out. Yeah, just get rid of Melanie, girl. Get rid of both of their raggedy asses. Get them the. Now we all agree today, okay? Fast forward, girl. We was fighting down there to that mashup,
Girl, that was my second highest viewed video. Can you believe that?
girl. And we was really tussling, okay? We were tussling in the chat, on the panel. We were tussling.
A
Oh,
couple
love.
folks unsubscribed.
Look, okay, unsubscribe, baby. They listen. It got real. Things got real. It's that mashup, girl. Well, that's what we need to do, Buttercups. We're gonna do for New Year's. We're gonna do an end of the year roundup of which one of our lives that y'all really like. Okay, Buttercups. That's gonna be fun. Let's do that. Let's count. Well, if y'all not busy, because if y'all outside touching grass, I understand. But I don't see myself outside touching grass. I'm just not my spirit this year, as far as a lot of things. Where I want to bring in my New Year's with my black eyed peas and my neck bones, and turkey necks. I don't eat no pork. So you know what I'm saying? My black eyed peas, my little white rice. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I think it's something for the meat. But yeah, I just definitely gonna know I'm gonna have some black eyed peas though. For sure. I don't got nothing else.
Well, the people are asking for content during this holiday break, and I was like, yo, like I was gonna kind of take a little break, but folks like, nah. And if you look at the numbers lately, like folks, they off work, they, doing their errands and stuff, and they listening. So
Well, see, we gotta keep it rolling then. But see, that's why I got the vision board. We still doing the vision board. You know what I'm saying? We still got a lot of stuff we got to do. And shoot, we're allowed. We got to fall on. What's this coming Friday? My birthday's on Saturday. Is the lounge the 28th?
ooh, Sunny Ray, my kind of girl. She said it's gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing if they come back to my house again. You better, girl.
Ah,
You
okay.
better.
So you better tell it like it is.
What
TIE.
Flo wanted to be saying, keep it on you.
Keep it on you.
You better tell these clowns to stop playing. It's gonna
Shout
be
out to Wanda J. Blige.
some slow singing and flower bringing.
Listen, shout out to Wanda J. Blige. I know that's right, Sunny Ray. And you created the paper trail that you needed to.
See, she doing everything. She is absolutely right. You better run down there and get you a police document, all that stuff. Because if you got to end up defending yourself, like she said, I ain't spending a night in jail. You better, girl. She my
Listen,
kind of girl.
that's what I'm talking about. Paper trail and let's get it popping. Try me if you want to. You feel froggy sleep, bitch. Shit. I know what they say.
She said, one step, kaboom, black suits fill the room.
I'm playing out here. Yeah, she is gonna complete the documentary. Buttercups, y'all knew I wasn't about to let her have. I just let her blow. I let her blow. But we getting the rest of the documentary. Especially since you got a special shout out. Yeah. Part two.
Divine. Well, I got the part I told y'all that I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna document some of like the YouTube, like craziest, scandals.
Nope, you're backpedaling because you got the interviews too.
No,
I ain't
that's right.
forgot.
Yeah, that's part of it. Because
Okay.
the scandals involve actual people.
So that's
So
the next documentary. Like I said, that can be your kiss goodbye. But we need that,
yeah,
ma'am.
I just be real torn because this should be so draining.
It is draining. That's why you go ahead and take your little vacation. Just do some quick edits and make sure you do shorts, do edits and shorts. That's a little content for them, and they come on down here to the corner. We're gonna do the vision board. You know what I'm saying? The lounge is gonna open back up. I got some content for y'all. Let my boo take a little break because when she cook, she cook. She bring really good content. Mars, can you go get the link for Love in Rocket City? Our beautiful buttercup right here. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if you're new, if you're a bush baby, but welcome. What's the thing? The how do you call it? What you call it? Co-host.
Huh?
How do you describe what the show is? Go ahead and give Zale a description real quick. And Mars, get
How
the
do
link.
I how do I describe the show? The Rocket City show?
Yeah. Zale's new.
It's basically, y'all, it's basically our version of Love and Marriage Huntsville if it had better storylines and like if we actually were able to like make it a real thing. Like all the stuff that we've talked about since we've been, on this platform, of what we think should have happened and could have happened and what would be more interesting. Y'all know, again, we did the mashup. We've done stuff like that over on my platform for a while. It's just basically saying, you know what, Carlos, don't even worry about it. I do it. And it's basically me re-envisioning Love and Marriage Huntsville. So it's called Love and Rocket City. And the characters are not one-to-one, but y'all can sort of kind of figure out who's who. We've had some lives on that, and y'all are hilarious. They think that Darius is Carlos, so they named him Darlos. They get real messy when y'all start talking about who Trent is. And I told y'all he's not any one YouTuber. But whatever. So it's really that. But there's some twists because there's a little element of true crime in here too. So it's like, think of it as like Love and Marriage Huntsville. Think of it as like if it was Love and Marriage Huntsville, but deeper, right? And with better storylines.
Right. So it's like just a little virtual reality show.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm saying, like, what do they call it?
It's like fan fiction.
Right. There you go. Fan fiction. There you go. Yep. We can put it under that too, but
It's
it's
like a
really
fan reimagining.
right. Yeah. So make sure you subscribe. My mom dropped the link for you. And the show got his own resident blogger. So he got
Right.
his own to subscribe to both channels because you're gonna have to keep up with the blogger that's gonna be keeping up with the show. You see what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah.
gonna go
And the
together.
blogger he a messy blogger and he interacts with the audience because you can't have love, you can't have nothing that's a Love and Marriage Huntsville spin off and not include social media in some aspect.
You got to.
So
Absolutely.
it's
Yeah.
an interactive show, and it's just some fun shit to do, y'all. That's not real. That we can kind of kiki about and kind of get all the stuff that we like about the reality TV part in Love and Marriage Huntsville, but less of the emotional aspect.
Yes. So make sure y'all are subscribed. Thank you guys so much. Once again, thank you everybody that came up. Okay, Buttercups. I really, really appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the birthday love.
Thank you,
Yep.
Sabra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So make sure y'all subscribe to Love and Rocket City. Y'all, we about to go into this new year. Don't forget we got the vision board coming up. What's today? Monday? So Thursday, Buttercups. What y'all think about Thursday coming back and doing vision board part 2? What happened, Queen Script? Why you say, girl, what? What happened? Uh-oh, what happened? That's Charlie. What, is
Oh
that?
my God, sorry.
What happened, Buttercups? Mm-hmm.
I don't think anything happened. I don't see anything in the chat.
I don't know. This Queen Script said, child, girl. And what's that like? Yeah. CYT's like, right? Yeah, we are gonna pivot. And that's why see y'all Thursday for our vision board, Buttercup. Y'all know we're gonna pivot. But no, I want to
So what
all the
folks need to do to prepare for the vision board, ButterFlii?
well, your materials, you got like I said, go to your local library. I know I was out last week. Y'all remember when I had some appointments, I stopped at my library and they had some magazines. So check out your local library if you need magazines. So we're gonna do the vision board and I told them to get a little, go to the dollar store and get them a little one of them cute little cheap little what you call them?
Poster board.
Yeah, get the poster board, but the little journal. Get them a little cheap little journal because we're also gonna do like writing down our goals and try
Um,
to write down 5 goals and then write down little day-to-day steps that will bring us closer to each of the goals. And then, check it off the list when we accomplish them. And I think that's beautiful too, because ironically, making your headache says that she prefers the journaling rather than the vision board. So it's something for everybody. If you don't want to do the vision board, we are also going to do, focus on writing down our goals and, writing out the steps to accomplish them each day, and stuff like that.
Idea. What
Okay.
do you think about what do you think about using Pinterest as a vision board?
Ooh. So what do you mean, like opening up a Pinterest account and then?
Yeah, like open a Pinterest board, and then it's really easy too to pin, certain things. Just in this day and age, how it is kind of hard sometimes to find magazines and stuff these days.
Yep.
But that may just be an option, a quick, an option that folks, can utilize if
Right.
just multiple ways of putting it together. Because I just thought about that. I'm like, I wonder how that would look on a Pinterest board.
You know what? Okay.
And we
You know
can
what?
share those actually. If we had a shared folder, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I could do that. And see, this is the only thing I gotta work on getting the laptop, because then I can
Oh yeah, it's
utilize
hard to do from your phone.
about being on StreamYard. Because what I could do, as a matter of fact, I'll go set one up today before I get busy with anything else. I'll go open one up, and that could be our folder. So it's gonna be called Butterflies Corner.
Yeah, that would be cute. You could do a Zoom too. I wonder if we can do that on Zoom.
Right. Because the thing is, I don't, I do have a what you call these goddamn things, the little pads, but it's not like a updated version, you know. But even
Mm,
with, sometimes with the pads, they'll give you the option of a desktop version of stuff. But when I even use the pad, I still get like the mobile version of the StreamYard. You know what I mean?
yeah, 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 yeah.
So that's why I'm like, and you know what, with the Zoom, even because if we do it on mobile, would I be able to find a way to share the Pinterest itself so we could stroll through it and set it up?
On your iPad, yes. On your phone, that's gonna be tough.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll upload it to both my phone. And I'll set it up with my phone, but I'll also upload it to my pad and see how it works on my pad with the StreamYard. So I'll set up like a tester StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a way that I can share that too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
play with it because that could be
Crystal,
really, really cute.
yes. All right. Well, thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look, that's what we into over here. What we say, hashtag claim it, buttercups. Hashtag claim it. All right. That is our thing going into 2025. If we can dream it, we can achieve it. All right, buttercups. If we can dream it, we can achieve it. All right. Don't forget, Thursdays is also where we promote up and coming small content creators. So my email is here in my description box. If you're a new and up and coming content creator, or you plan on launching your channel after the new year, um, you can email me and just title the email new content creator and share the link to your channel. All right. So come Thursday, I can make sure that it's shared all through the chat. All right. Thursday, we're gonna come back and figure out how to set up the Pinterest for those who want to use do it the Pinterest way. Shout out to my calls. Beautiful, excellent idea. And I'm working that out for this Thursday. All right, buttercups. What's tomorrow? Christmas Eve, right? So I don't think I'm gonna do it live tomorrow morning, buttercups. I don't know. We'll see. If I don't do it live tomorrow morning, I'll probably come live tomorrow evening. But I want to let everybody get ready for the holidays. But we here, and I thank you guys so much. And shout out to my new subscribers, y'all. We got 780 subscribers, buttercups.
Yay! Woo! Woo woo!
Your girl, okay, 780 subscribers. So welcome to all my new buttercups. Thank you guys so much for taking a chance on your girl and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button, okay, buttercups? The likes for my channel is my YouTube currency, okay? For me, for y'all, it's free. It's real simple and it's real free. So my replay buttercups, please make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? I'm gonna get ready to let y'all get up out of here because I know everybody's trying to get ready for Christmas. We got
I'm
things to
sitting
do.
outside the Menards right now. I need some more wrapping paper.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's running around to do. So I'll see y'all back Thursday. Thursday is gonna be a really good because with the vision board, we're gonna do a couple of things. Because my Thursdays is no Wednesday. I think it's Wednesdays, Buttercups. No, Wednesdays was okay. We'll work it out. But I'll see y'all Thursday for the vision board. I'm gonna work on setting up the Pinterest and seeing how we can share it and drop the link in the chat. So once I set it up, I'll share the link so y'all could, we can all subscribe to the Pinterest, and that should be actually really, really fun. So yes, growing and glowing, Sunray. Thank you, Sunray, too, for coming up here and sharing your story. And I'm glad that you taking the precautions to protect you and your family. Yes, 780. Thank you so much, Buttercups. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. And we can get ready to get out of here. All right, Buttercups. Thank you to all my panelists. This was another great morning table talk. Okay, Buttercups. See, this is why you gotta be here in real time. You never know what's gonna go down here to the morning table talks. You understand? Shout out to my mods. I love y'all. You know what? I am gonna set up my theme song. Shout out to my Tina Love. We got our official theme song. Yes, Buttercups. We got our official theme song. So I'm really, really happy about that. And y'all have a beautiful holiday, all right, Buttercups? I don't know about tomorrow. I'll let y'all know. But just thank y'all, Buttercups. And hashtag we claim it, all right, Buttercups? We going into 2025. We about to be on a whole nother vibe, a whole nother wavelength. And I believe in us. I believe we all can do this, all right? I believe, like I said, if we can dream it, we can achieve it. Okay, Buttercups? If we can dream it, we can achieve it. We out here. Ooh, 783. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Buttercups. Welcome to ButterFlii's Corner. And congratulations, you're an official Buttercup. All right? Shout out to all the new Buttercups. Y'all make sure y'all show the Buttercups some love, okay? Show the new Buttercups some love. But y'all know what time it is. What time is it? Don't forget to what? Smile. And the world smiles with you. All right, Buttercups? It's the most simplest, kindest gesture that you can offer anybody. All right? It don't cost you a thing. And you never know how your smile might brighten up the next person's day. All right, Buttercups? It's the most simplest, kindest gesture. You ain't got to touch nobody. You ain't got to do nothing. You just offer a kind smile, Buttercups. And it can really brighten up the next person's day. Don't forget that. All right? And it's a universal language. It don't matter what country you come from, what language you speak. Everybody understands a smile. All right, Buttercups? So remember that, all right? Smile! And the world smiles with you. All right? Once again, thank y'all for the birthday love. Y'all showed up and showed out, Buttercups, and it's so greatly appreciated. Y'all have made this birthday one of my birthdays that I will never forget, and it will go down in the histories. All right, Buttercups. Thank y'all so much for making my little day so bright and beautiful. And I really enjoy spending my birthday with y'all. All right, Buttercups. Let's get ready to get up out of here. Love, light, and butterflies. Mwah. See y'all on the upside. And Martell and Arion, you dum-dums, wrong hill. And at the end of the day, Melanie and Martell are liabilities, and they need to get the hell on with their bullshit. Melanie got her own network. Ain't that what y'all always say? She got her own network. Let her go pop over there. She's such a star, she will make that shit pop. All right? Y'all be running out to get the TVs that got the goddamn show is attached to. All right, Buttercups? Listen, y'all know we do real support over here. But anywho, love, light, and butterflies. Mwah. Both their asses need to go. And I said what the fuck I said. Mm-hmm.